You the robot.
That's a spicy meatball. Are you serious?
I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible. Hello, it's the Yak. Roback.com, promo code YAK. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com, promo code YAK. Joey Avery's still here, which I'm very excited
Okay.
about.
Yeah, are you?
What was the okay?
Are you painting a house later?
He's dressed like a caddy already.
I'm dressed like a cat.
Was Mike's not even on? Wait. Let's get the... Oh, Lucas.
Lucas.
God,
That's
fuck.
why.
Antique him.
Yeah, he did it.
Antique him.
He did this shit on mostly.
Antique him.
Did he fuck up mostly too?
Yeah, a lot.
If you don't have a mic on, you get antiqued. Is that not a rule?
It's fair. You could be matching Joey.
Is that the
after.
rule?
All
Oh.
white.
Wasn't
Oh.
plugged
It
in.
was an even plug.
Is it, are we working?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey,
you
great
look
to
like
be back.
one of those ultra-violent guys in Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm going caddy. This is for the Masters. I'm excited what gifts I might get for coming back today.
Well, so I'm very excited because I was talking to Brandon on Saturday. I heard that you accepted an invite to the Masters. You're going to the Masters with
Yeah.
Brandon. So when do you leave?
Well, I leave Chicago today. I go back to New York, and then I'll fly to Atlanta Wednesday.
Okay, great. So this guy here is bringing you to the Masters. This guy here is not doing everything that we would like him to do, which I understand.
No, Dan.
He
Don't.
had the puck drop problem, but now that you're going with him,
No.
will you
No.
bring the big
These
pencil?
are my tickets. I don't know.
Will you bring the big pencil?
Do we have to keep doing this with this fucking big pencil?
Yes, actually, we still have them on sale. We're trying to sell them.
Well,
Will
that's not
you-
these.
Will you bring the big pencil to the Masters?
I am happy to do it, but I will ask Brandon because he's taking me. May I bring the big pencil? I'm happy to do it on behalf of the show, but I'm hitching my wagon to you because you're taking me to the Masters. I'm down.
Brandon.
Unfortunately, you may not.
No, but Brandon.
They're gonna kick us out.
Brandon, no, they aren't.
Yes, they are.
Hold on. I'm not going to be unreasonable about this. No, I'm not. All I ask is a good faith effort to get the big pencil in. If you get to the Masters and they're like, sir, you cannot bring that big pencil in, throw it in the trash. My problem is that if Brandon was up to it, he would not bring it. And then he would tell us afterwards, oh, yeah, I tried. They didn't let me.
But this is my first time. I don't want to risk it at all.
You think that they will see the big pencil and say, sir, you'll never get to come back in here?
I
What?
Be an
Yeah, I
interesting
kinda
addition
do.
to their rule
What are we
book.
talking about?
I respect them, and I think they are pretty big sticklers, and I don't want to fuck with it.
Big stickler right
They
there.
don't let cell phones in.
Pencil.
It's not.
Nick, can I get some backup here? Joey Avery's got to bring the big pencil.
Joey, you have to bring the big.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming over to look at that. That meant a lot to me.
I love shit like that.
I love closets.
I've been living in one my whole life.
It's exciting. So then we'll be able to get rid of our extra drawers and everything and put more kids' toys.
That's good.
Jam more kids' stuff in the.
Now, when you buy kids' toys, do you ever get rid of any, or do they get you just more and more and more?
You know where I buy a lot of their toys from?
Tell me.
Goodwill.
We're
Really?
back. We're back. We're live.
We are
We're
back.
back for now. Now.
Woo!
I fucking hate Lucas.
Yeah. Lucas, anything to say?
Apologies to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we thought, bitch.
I'm sorry
What's up, Dave?
for this.
Yeah, here, come here, Che. It's over. You're dead.
What happened?
Dave found a new bet, and Che then also found the new bet. You found it first.
Your 5 bet. It's a great bet.
It's over. You're done.
I had already put my entire account on it before you mentioned it. So.
Wait, we're back. So
we're back.
where are you going, Steven? Oh no.
I thought at first it
It's
was
crazy. I texted my account manager this morning at full letter of the law clarification on it.
Well, at first I thought it was anybody took a 5-point lead, you win.
Yeah.
No, you got to win the game.
Yes. You have to win the game.
Yeah.
But either team.
Sit down, Brandon.
Correct. So if both teams get 5-point lead, you win.
If it's 5-0 and then the team trailing is 20-15, it's over.
Correct.
Yeah. Dave found,
That's why.
Dave found a bet.
I'm undefeated in championship games. That's what
Go back to your mic, Che. Dave found a bet. Dave found a bet and then was telling me about it. And then like 20 minutes later, I saw Che and he tweeted like, "I found this incredible bet, so it's over. It's dead.
I misunderstood the bet.
It's dead." It's
I was
dead.
telling people about this all morning. I was texting with the account manager to get letter of the law clarification on it.
Yeah. All right, we're back. Sorry, everyone. That sucked.
A long one.
That was a long one. Lucas is antiqued.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so where were we? The big pencil.
Yeah,
Well, we came to a conclusion. Oh, we didn't know we were not live. We came to a conclusion.
We'll do a contingent.
He's gonna feel it out on Thursday.
He's gonna fly with it, and then we're gonna go Thursday, see what it feels like.
And that's all.
But if it even kind of feels like it's risky, we're not doing it.
Oh, fair.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a shot.
Effort.
Good
That's
faith
it.
effort.
That's all I wanted. I am not.
I'm
not trying to fuck with you here. I wanted a shot.
Well, you are fucking.
No.
You are fucking with me.
No.
Yeah. How are you not?
Because I'm saying that if it's not doable, I do not care.
But why can't we just drop it and not do it?
Because it's the big pencil.
But that's not. That has a.
Nick, say it again.
What % chance does that have of even getting on TV?
The big pencil?
Brandon,
0 if you
Zero.
don't bring it.
what is
Yeah.
worst case scenario?
They take my tickets forever, and I never get to go to the match.
And what do you, how do you think you will be reimbursed by, say, Big Cat?
I don't want to be reimbursed.
But how?
I won't.
How
Would
do
you like a
actually,
46-foot boat?
How do you actually think they would take your tickets forever if you're walking in to Augusta and a person says, "Hey, you can't bring that pencil in here"?
Are you the? Oh,
And then-
you must be the guy from Barstool that's been talking about.
Yeah, I
this
wouldn't
for
be
a week.
shocked if some people already know.
No way. And then they say you can't bring that pencil in here, and Joey says, "Oh, okay, my bad."
I would throw it in the trash.
I think it'll be. You must be that guy from Barstool. They've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. We're not having any of that crap here. Just get out. That's what I
Just
think.
get out?
They wouldn't kick you out. They just wouldn't let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, you'd go on Thursday with no big pencil.
But how?
During our break, I looked up what you're allowed to bring in and not bring in. It's very hard to tell. This is quite a gray area. It's not explicitly forbidden.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
right.
that.
Right.
But so many things are forbidden.
That's right.
A lot of things are.
Right. But you just feel it out on Thursday.
I could ask a security guard on Thursday.
Would love that.
Show a
Hypothetically,
picture of the pencil.
Yeah.
if I had a
Yeah,
pencil
take a
about
picture.
this size.
How's it going to show him a picture of the pencil?
You say, hey,
I'll have to get
Oh,
it tattooed
shit.
on.
Yeah, right. Like
No,
prison
print
break.
it out. No.
Bring it printed out.
No, we'll print it out. We'll take
Print
a
out the
picture.
photo.
Someone, Connor, who's
Okay, how about
listening right
this?
now, Connor, print this picture out. Hold on. All right, stand up.
Let's print it out 2 size, cut it out. Brandon, let's do a optical illusion so it looks like the real pencil.
Look, there we go. And then he's going to print this picture out. You'll have it in your pocket. You say, "Sir, I was thinking about bringing this pencil in tomorrow. Is that okay?"
Maybe a 3D printing. Try that first.
I think that's a very kind way to do it. I don't anticipate getting kicked.
I don't
out with
either.
That sort of
I think there's no way.
polite inquiry
I
into
also think there's
bringing
been
a
big
pencil in.
pencils in there before.
Not trying to cause a ruckus. I'll be very respectful.
Agreed. I don't want a ruckus caused at all.
I think
At all.
the big pencil in a confiscated bin would also go viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at all the
Why this dude
paraphernalia.
try to bring in a big
Ooh.
pencil?
It's a bunch of water
That
bottles
might
and a
be
pencil.
better.
Don't Buddy know the rules?
Yeah. No big pencil.
Why, bro, even try this?
Are we in a good spot?
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go to the Masters next year. I'll bring a big pencil. I guess is what. If this isn't gonna work. I'll
We'll give it a shot, but I'll make sure everyone feels comfortable with it,
Yeah.
including Brandon.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice trip to the Masters. There will be no stress involved.
No stress. I don't want you to be stressed.
You costing me my tickets to the Masters would be hilarious.
I'm not going to do that.
I wouldn't laugh.
I'm not going to do
I
that.
would not laugh.
All right.
I would not laugh.
I don't want to be on their bad side either. I'm hoping this is the beginning of a great relationship between me and
You're hoping to play in it at some point.
I would like to.
Right.
Or caddy at least.
Right.
You'll be fine, buddy.
All right.
Yeah. We'll
Right.
do this in
We're
the
gonna go
coolest
Thursday.
possible way.
Yeah.
We're gonna go Thursday, and then Friday, we'll do some groundwork.
Vibe
Yep.
it out.
You'll bring a picture,
All right.
a printed out picture of the big pencil. You'll ask a nice person,
Yeah.
hey,
Out of
if I brought in this
curiosity.
big pencil to take notes,
Yeah.
would you say no?
To take notes.
Yeah. Oh well, you got to bring
I
in.
have a
You got to bring
gigantic
in.
notebook as
Well,
well.
no, it's got to be a tiny notebook.
tiny
yeah, it's got to
notebook.
be a tiny notebook for it
Yeah,
to really
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Just want to keep my memories
Yeah.
with this big pencil,
That's it.
and then you'll go on TV, then you'll go viral, then we'll be billionaires.
Brandon, you'll get a hefty raise. You get the merch bonus of the pencil.
Oh, easily.
All right. Well,
Don't you stress.
I won't. That'll
Okay.
be good.
And if you text me being like, "Hey, vibes are off, no big pencil,"
Well, I'll have him text you because you won't believe it.
That's fine. No,
I will be. I'm an honest broker.
Yeah, I will not be like, "Oh man, I can't believe you didn't do it." Like, that's fine. No big pencil.
Yeah.
All right.
Brandon, I see you fidgeting.
Can you
with
put
that
down the
club.
Can you put down the club? You're making me nervous.
Literally.
Where is your Euro club that you had to take home last week?
That belongs to Tommy now.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Yeah.
With Big Cat's pee still in it?
You gave
boy.
him the piss club
Lucky boy.
I poured the pee out to get it in the Jeep.
to get. Wait,
And I was gonna-
it didn't fit in the Jeep with all the piss.
I was gonna take it to my club and do something this week, so I had it in the car, and me and Tommy were cleaning out the car because we were going to the club and we needed room in the car. And he said, "What's this?" And I explained it to him, and he just looked at me. So I pulled up the clip, and then he's like, "That's awesome. It now belongs to Tommy."
That's awesome.
So Tommy, the Euro Club is now Tommy. I'm not going to sit here and say I have video of it, but he did pee in it.
He did.
And show it to his brothers.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Hell yes.
He held the club up and said, "Do you guys know what this is for?" And they said to play golf, and he goes, "No." And
No.
he turns around,
Nope.
does it,
Think that.
and then
That's exactly what
He,
they
wait,
want
he
you to
peed
think.
in front of them?
yeah,
Alpha.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's
Yep.
for.
Yeah.
Love that.
So Tommy now owns the Euro Club.
Does anyone have a big brother?
I don't.
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you remember the first time you saw his cock?
Can you put that down? You're
I don't have a explicit memory of
feel like
that.
that
No,
would
you
be-
have to stop calling
I'm
children's
nervous.
penises cocks.
Yeah.
I feel like Big Brother cock would be like a transcendent.
I was
moment.
like interesting.
Oh.
Thicker.
yeah.
Yeah?
I feel like it has to be thicker.
Well, Dad cock is a
Yeah.
Well,
key-
they've had
a
more
key
time
moment,
to
yeah.
hang rings on that
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah, you're right. There's thickening surgeries now, from what my friend told me.
Bam.
Cock
Look at this, Connor. Look at this, Joey.
That was
Right.
fast.
Look at that.
We'll frame that. That's a nice,
perfect.
a nice
Yeah.
piece.
That's
right
perfect. There it is, the big pencil. You just
Pencil
take it out of your pocket and be like, "Hey, just a question.
Can I bring this pencil?
Yeah.
It's cool."
there. Any chance? I can bring this? Gives a good scale. They'll
Yeah.
see my height. I'm not a big man. You know.
I would love it if they like took it and they're like, let's see, and they like brought it back and like measured it.
Measure the pencil.
Ah,
It's going to be turned into a wanted sign at
Yeah.
Masters.
Do
see a
not
big
bring in
pencil.
pencil.
yeah.
Brandon, are you eBaying right now?
no.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're
No, I'm
buying a
not.
Braves jersey on eBay.
No, I'm not.
God.
I'm not buying a Braves jersey on eBay.
You were lowballing the guy.
No.
I saw some back and forth.
No.
Yeah, you are.
The guy at the shop
Yeah.
will message me every time he has something. He said, "Are you interested in this?" And I said, "Sold." That's
Oh.
all.
Love that.
Yeah, that's. I can't help when he messages me. I gotta
He's
be.
buying shit specifically for you.
I gotta be alert. Yes.
Because you got that Dan Marino piece.
Uh-huh.
I saw you carrying it today.
My Dan Marino.
mostly.
While
We
we
were
were
talking about this.
broken, yeah. While the technical difficulties, I have a Dan Marino piece. My friends got me this for my 40th birthday. It's Dan Marino's wedding day, which happens to be the day I was born.
Is that like the original photo?
I don't
They
know.
printed it off because I don't know how you would even.
I need to get him to sign it. That'd be
think you
so
would?
cool. I don't
Yeah.
know. I have been saying it's his first wife. I think it's his only wife, but I've been saying it's his first.
He feels like
Still
a
true.
multi-wife
Funny.
guy, though,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
You would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad does that to my mom all the time.
Calls her
parties.
first
Like,
wife.
This is my first wife.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
That's a banger.
Yeah, yeah. Always
It's
pisses
a
her off.
classic. She hasn't gotten used to it by now.
She does, but she still is like,
just
what
like,
the
come
fuck?
on.
Now I have
Yeah.
to explain that I'm the only wife.
People
still
don't.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, still rocks. I also Brandon. I admitted to Brandon on Saturday that a moment of weakness. I threw up from heat
The sun
on
beat you.
Friday.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Sun will
Yeah.
get you, man.
You
Where
threw up?
were you?
I was in San Antonio for the
Okay.
live show. It was like 95 degrees. We did the live show. It was bright lights on us. I was sitting next to John Fanta, not blaming him, but he does emanate a lot of
Light and heat.
heat.
Mm-hmm.
And got in the car to go back to the hotel. Got out of the car, 5-minute drive. Got out of the car, puked all over the sidewalk.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
crazy.
Straight heat.
Was it
No booze.
light?
Anything.
Felt totally fine after. Went to dinner after. Felt fine.
Wow.
Not sick.
Are you a puke guy?
I am a puke
Because you
guy.
puked at Beer Olympics.
I'm always. I love puking. I puke.
Yeah.
I have no problem puking.
yeah.
But that has never happened to me. The heat. So
I wonder if that's a new thing. Like maybe you've reached an age where you can't handle heat and you're
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
start spewing.
Maybe also I was chugging water, so that also didn't help. Like I was so hot
would
that I was
help.
just
Just
chugging
chugging
water.
it.
No, but like drinking
too much at once.
Yeah. But yeah, Brandon.
Well, I was worried about Augusta this week, but high temperature 72 on Thursday, high
that's
temperature
beautiful.
69 on
No
Friday.
problem.
So hopefully that'll be pretty good.
Where are you going to try to stand?
I think I'm going to feel it out. I think my first thing.
Are you going to talk to Joey at all?
We'll probably stick around for a while.
You guys are gonna separate?
We don't know. It's all new to us.
You can't separate.
It's all-
Everything is new to them.
Everything's new.
Yeah, we've really only talked on this show.
Right.
And now we
Okay.
have a weekend together. I'm going to follow his lead. It's his trip.
Where are you
So-
gonna stay?
Well, we've been talking about that.
We got the
I told him I'd
flights, we
follow
got the
his lead.
cars, we got everything. We just don't have the hotel yet.
That's
that
very important.
Feels very
Yeah, it's-
important.
It
Yeah,
does.
And has Brandon been ghosting you about this?
No.
Well,
I've been involved the whole time.
I didn't really know what was up until late last night because I texted you. I was like, hey, whenever you know about hotel.
But I said Sunday night I'm going to look at it. Remember?
You said I'll look at it. I think it was Friday. I was like, hey, let me know on hotel. And you're like, I'm going to look tonight. And then I didn't hear anything. Saturday, I sent you a link to a shuttle, and you said,
Yeah.
and that was it. And then I said, just let me know when you have a hotel. And then I heard last night.
Yeah. I'm
I wasn't sure if I was still gonna get to go.
You're going. Hotels so you could pay a super premium to stay in Augusta, which we're probably going to end up doing.
Yeah.
Or you could stay an hour or 2 hours out.
I mean, don't do that.
Right.
I think we
Are
stay
there
in-
hotel rooms
stay in
available
Augusta.
still?
Yeah, but they're
Super premium.
It's
Why-
either really expensive or you pay like a solid amount for a place that could be a like really miserable shit box.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying
Yeah.
to
which is
do.
probably what we're going to do.
I think
your
that's the
time.
look though.
Yeah.
No rush. Feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not coming up or anything.
Let me wait a
We'll
few
be
days.
fine.
Yeah.
You think?
What
Yeah.
about a cute little Airbnb and you guys can really get to know each other? Make each other a meal.
Shut up, Kate.
Little
Are you
Jack
guys
and
gonna
Jill
get
bathroom.
one hotel room?
I thought we were getting two.
Two for
Okay,
sure.
all right.
Yeah,
I feel like you
definitely.
should get one.
Definite two. No, it's a 2 hotel room.
Brandon's
trip, I think.
Brandon's a beater.
Yeah.
If we're staying
Everybody
in
is in a hotel.
who's not cranking?
Everybody is in a
I'm
hotel.
sorry, dude.
I do it.
Got
I
to.
do it before the door shuts. I go
yeah,
in.
dude.
Oh,
What's
make sure the big pencil doesn't watch you beat off.
No, I would
I
not
don't
do
want
that.
the big
It's-
pencil.
yeah.
No, no,
You
no.
got to tuck that away when you're going.
My
to
pencil would be too intimidated by the size of
My God,
That's
yes.
true.
I cannot
Yes,
do
that's a
that.
very good point.
But yeah, if we're in like a shitty econo lodge vibe,
Yeah.
we need our own space.
Yeah.
I think at
Yeah.
that.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fair.
Is Dave practicing mini golf?
Yeah, it
He
looks
is.
like it.
We're allowed to this year. I think that's.
Oh, they changed it this year.
Yeah, the course is
And
ready.
Brandon, are you in it this year?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, you're calling it, Nick.
I believe so.
KB,
I called the
we,
pre.
no, we're not on the same team.
We're not. There's 2 teams. We're
Yeah.
on separate teams.
We're the only Yak participants.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
How'd you do in the qualifier?
Oh, listen to this.
What?
You don't have to qualify, do you?
Oh,
I
you got
didn't
an
have-
auto bid.
I had an
Oh.
auto bid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on performance?
Yeah. Sure.
Based on thumbnail.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Based on follow.
I actually did finish top.
You were
10.
good last year. Yeah.
Yeah. But probably not based on performance. I think there was some auto. Dave was an auto. Dave didn't even make the cut last year. He auto qualified.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Grandfathered in, but you qualified.
Somehow.
What do you
I'm
mean?
always jealous of people that get
think
grandfathered
it's-
into shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is awesome. Like that one guy. Who was the guy who didn't wear a helmet for the longest time for
For what activity?
For hockey?
NHL?
Yeah.
He was the last guy.
Also, there was one bar
Imagine
kicker.
Bobby
you
Nystrom?
have to.
Was it? That would be crazy if you got it, Che.
On the Islanders, Bobby Nystrom in the 80s?
Why would he know that?
I don't know. I don't think he's right, but if he is,
That's
Lucas,
impressive.
could you look it up, or is it going to break the whole system again?
Probably gonna break.
There was a man in the NHL who didn't wear a helmet
Everyone else, well, they used to not wear helmets.
with the puck and everything.
You didn't know,
Dude.
And the ice.
Goalies used to not wear
Yeah, they-
face masks.
Yeah, they didn't wear helmets. Then they wore the like Freddy versus Jason like tiny.
Yeah.
Little,
Is this the slap shot sport?
Craig McTavish.
No helmet?
So not right, Steven. Yeah, look, 96, 97, he was not wearing a helmet.
shit.
Everyone else
It's
was
too
wearing a helmet.
recent. I was alive for that.
How's he
Yeah.
doing now?
Crazy.
Okay.
they
Yeah,
just
he was
had the
grandfathered in. He was literally the last guy that was
That's
not
cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the drinking age grandfathering in would be cool,
Yeah.
especially
do
if you're the only one of your friends.
What are you doing now, Brandon?
I'm
He's shopping. He's shopping. He's shopping. That's all he does every show. Shop.
You're leaving early. Like, give us.
I got to do the dozen.
I know, but so give it to us.
You got it.
Give us some. Give us some good stuff.
Kate, you're Frenching again?
You got some nervous energy. I don't know. Did we just
Quit
cancel the
pointing me
big
out.
pencil?
Quit pointing me out.
Should we cancel the big pencil?
I would love it if you
No,
canceled.
I
the big
think
pencil.
this is something you've built up in your head, and you'll find out that Big Pencil is not that big a deal.
The Masters are pretty strict.
I think you hang in the back of the security line. You can see which
There it
security
is, right
people
there.
are on.
we
and
have a
joking.
nice calm inquiry.
Hey, it's
plan.
for a bit from a show. Could we bring it in just
That's
for
just
a second?
funny you holding that picture.
I don't even think you say
Wearing
it's a
that
big
out.
pencil. Yeah. No, I think you just
Nice.
say I am trying to keep score. Can I bring my big
But
pencil?
can I say this?
Yeah.
They have scoreboards. There's not a fan there that needs to keep score.
Yeah, but the players keep score.
They're playing.
I know.
It
We
would
went to
be hard to keep score as a fan. You're watching one hole.
Right.
We went to the Cubs game yesterday. Do they not keep the score on the scoreboard? We couldn't find the fucking score of the game.
No scores there.
I had to
Yeah.
check on my phone.
Yeah.
Something I would
Did
like
you
to
guys
see.
get to see the goose?
There was a goose.
I'm pretty sure that's at Wrigley. There's a goose who's laid eggs in a bush at the top of the stadium. They had
Really?
to clear out a bunch of seats. She has her own section.
I didn't know that.
Goose.
I saw the big rabbit.
Saw the big rabbit at the Giants game.
Big rabbit
right?
at the Giants game rocked.
Saw the
How big?
How big was the big
Huge.
rabbit?
A service rabbit or
Massive rabbit.
a therapy rabbit?
It's
I don't
the
know.
size of a
Massive
pig.
rabbit.
Massive rabbit. Lucas, are you going to be able to pull up
A
anything
rabbit
on
the
this
No
show?
size of a
chance.
pig?
I'll do an ad while Lucas tries to pull up the big rabbit. Game time. Baseball's back. There's nothing like we can never let TJ leave again.
Can't.
There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Price on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. Plus, if you purchase a super deal when buying tickets on April 22nd, Game Time will plant a tree with the proceeds for Earth Day. That's pretty awesome. Cubs Rangers tonight. It's pretty cold. $1 on Game Time. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog or a new hat or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. What are you waiting for? Buy those Cubs game tickets now with Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code YAK for $20 off your first purchase. Game Time. Love it. What's up, Blutman? Did you really not say a word on the show on Friday?
Oh, he was
It was
great.
impressive.
That's electric.
Can you believe that?
I didn't know what was happening. I was
That's
really
electric.
confused.
Saw that on purpose.
Yeah, what's he doing now?
I don't know.
what are you doing?
I was just going to thank you for the tickets yesterday.
Oh, because Game Time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Did you
Thank
text
you.
him to walk in here and thank you?
No.
To everyone.
No, that was just a normal human interaction.
Thanks, Blattman.
Okay.
I was tired and couldn't go.
Wonderful.
What?
Oh.
Are you?
No, they
Yeah.
came back last night when we were doing PMT.
Whoa.
That rabbit.
Whoa.
Big rabbit.
Look at his little hat.
They should get him. He needs a regular sized hat.
No, the small hat's great. It emphasizes the girth of the rabbit.
Right.
Oh my God. I didn't think of it that way.
Last night, Connor and Blutman came back from the Blackhawks game, and I was like, oh, where are you guys coming from? They're like, oh, Brandon gave us his Blackhawks tickets. And I was like,
Wait a
but
second.
I gave them to Brandon.
That's right.
So I wanted to see if the thank you. Did they thank you?
Waited till he was
They
on air.
they thanked me, and then I thanked you.
Just now, yeah.
I didn't think you'd care.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Should
I
just
just
cut
wanted
out.
to see how the thank yous went down.
They should cut out the middleman though, and probably just thank Big Cat, right?
Probably should, but
That's okay.
Trickle down.
I'm the one that
thankonomics.
transferred the ticket.
That is true. Well, I transferred them to you.
Right, but I transferred from Blutman.
That's true. I guess
Blutman
that
should
is-
thank me in my.
for the
It's
transfer.
my responsibility to thank you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you for your seats yesterday, Big Cat.
Yeah, those are good seats, huh?
Yeah, they're
Wow.
good seats.
They're lovely.
Fernando Tatis is big.
I got screwed. I went to the game. I brought my kids, and it was what was
Cold.
the first inning? 50 minutes.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was so many
nuts.
walks.
2 balks in a row.
Usually, I can get my kids to stay for like 5 or 6 innings. We had no
It's
chance.
the first time I've had hand-me-down peanuts that you left in the cup holder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have your own cup holder?
You've never had hand-me-down peanuts?
Never had
There's
hand-me-down
seat.
peanuts.
What?
Seat.
Everyone has a couple.
What?
Kyle, that's almost the bare minimum.
You think a cup holder is the level of fancy?
Damn, you are rich.
Oh,
All right, man.
Doesn't have his name on it.
I was impressed.
Do you think the cup holder is like a man? Are you finished
Hey.
with your Coke, Dan?
I sit down and they're like, "Sir, your cup holder." And they install it every time. I don't want anyone else using this cup holder.
Shit. Okay.
No, good question.
It was a good question. You guys see the Rizzler throwing out the first pitch?
How'd he do?
Good, but he was just so short.
Oh no, he didn't do good. He made a bad throw, but the jersey's ridiculous.
Him coming out,
Why can't they even try to get him a shirt that fits?
I don't know if you can find the clip of him just walking out. He's just so funny. How short.
His fame hinges on his proportions.
Correct.
So he can't get. He
I
has
think
to
they're
get
gonna-
wider or not taller.
Or
Right.
super hot.
I think his
he
handlers
grows.
are
He
gonna
gets
block his
really
growth.
hot.
You think they are?
The handler's going to block his growth. Yeah,
How so?
they're gonna make him be squat and sturdy forever.
Do you think it's how like Japan grows those square watermelons?
I-
It goes back to a little
I don't
cube.
think they're going
He
to let
goes in
this,
a little sphere at home.
they're not
He
going to let
needs
that
to be
boy
sphered.
have normal growth.
He sleeps in his sphere.
Cube.
Look how
Yeah,
small
see,
he
like,
is.
Yeah.
Still famous if he retains this.
Yep.
How's the hoodie that long?
That's not a bad.
It was
bro.
bad.
Right
Hey,
now.
you gotta-
Yeah, the hoodie is long.
How's the hoodie that long?
Because I think
He's swagged out.
I don't know if the tech's there to build a shirt in those proportions.
There's both wide enough and short enough.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's a problem.
I think they dropped another track.
They did with the Costco guys.
It's kind of of
Shit.
course. I mean, that's the.
Oh, what a
clue.
twist.
Has he
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if the Rizzler can do a solo track.
has he
Very
passed them up completely? It feels like he's gotten bigger and they've kind of stayed the same.
Yeah.
He's the Justin Timberlake of their In Sync.
It feels like it. It
Yeah.
feels like they've kind of stagnated a little bit. I don't hear as much about them as much anymore.
Yeah.
Which is maybe good.
this song was self-aware, right? It was like about brain rot, internet, or no? Did I?
Oh, I don't
Make
know.
that
Was
up.
it?
I don't know if they've.
You might have seen
cheap-
it.
I haven't heard the
version.
new Rizzler track yet.
Kate, they caught the lime scooter guy.
The ass smacker?
There's a yacker who works for the scooter company who's like, I think we found him.
No
They
way.
deactivated his account.
Oh.
So-
So then he'll for sure stop grabbing ass.
So now he's just gonna walk.
And that's only going to make him angry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put this guy in a bad spot. I wanted to be like, tell me who it is.
There also is legitimately like 5 other different scooter brands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago.
He's going to
But
buy his
still.
own.
Felt like some kind of.
Some progress.
He'll at least
Yeah.
be mildly annoyed.
You basically put sanctions on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a tariff on his scooter. He's
Yeah.
got to go to a different Yeah. He's got to find another way to grab ass.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Just running around.
On foot.
Maybe
Grabbing
get
ass that
wheelies or
way.
something.
I don't know how we're just again, Kate. You're Frenching again. You announced that to us during the break, and I think that's a big deal.
So Beav is 9 months off cigs.
Mm-hmm.
So he's fresh tonguing.
Fresh tongue.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep. So
Wow.
Who initiated?
might have been me.
What?
It might have been me.
Really?
Was
We're
it-
back.
Wait,
We're back.
It happened once, or it's happened multiple times?
Just once.
I don't,
Oh,
Morning.
just one.
This
I don't,
morning?
Well, I don't know if you're back.
Morning.
Whoa.
Morning Frenching.
How
is
long
gross.
did you
Croissant.
French for?
Post
The lady never
toothbrush?
tells.
Well, no, you
Tell
told
us.
You already told us.
Literally told
Yeah.
It was an exciting development. We've been in a drought.
So you guys, was this French
It was
sex
It was just a quick French and run.
in the kitchen?
A French and run?
Where?
Hallway.
Quick French.
Hallway French.
Who initiated?
I called him.
What? And
What?
he said, meet me in the
He wasn't
hallway?
He was downstairs and I was all the way upstairs.
You called him and said what?
I said, come upstairs. He said, what do you need? I said, ugh. And I hung up and then I waited to see if he would actually come upstairs. Then he did. And then we Frenched.
Oh.
Kate, this is
romantic.
really fucking hot.
Kind of is.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Anyway,
You press him up against the wall and like
we're
lift
back.
his legs.
Yeah.
Did you give him an ass pad on the way out?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
good game.
Hell yeah,
Good.
Kate.
Yeah.
Yep. So
And
we're
what
back.
what did he say? Did he whisper thank you in
It's
your
like,
ear?
that was so delicious.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
He was like, "Is this all you needed?"
Yeah.
Are you,
Is that
are you
it?
done?
Is that it? I was in the middle of something very important.
I think he was
The
bummed.
kids are cooking on the stove.
Yeah. House is on fire.
All right, well, good for you.
Thank
Kate.
you.
Yep.
I hate that Lucas did this to us. I always feel weird energy whenever we have to stop for like 10 minutes.
On a Monday, too.
I don't know how we restart.
I would like to
On a
see
Monday,
what
too, you're
happens
right.
when the audio goes out.
What do you mean?
What needs to be done? Is it cut and dry? Do they know what they have to do, or do they have to like
It's never cut and dry 'cause
tinker with
it's-
wires and buttons?
Right. And
it's always
does it
something
like
different every
spark
time.
when it goes out?
So like, give me.
Yeah, like for it to go out means something different had to have happened.
Right.
So what's the first thing you do when you notice the audio's out?
When Max
Is it a
does
button? Is it a computer thing? Is it
When Max
wires?
trudges in here and says, "You guys aren't talking to anyone."
I call the control room. That's the first thing.
And
I
what are
do.
they doing?
I couldn't tell you. They check audio levels on our TriCaster here, our soundboard where Zah's working on. They check. There's multiple different points you have to check before it gets out to people on YouTube, and they check all of those. And when none of those help,
It's a lot of work.
yeah,
So Stefan was at DraftKings, so Doug did it.
yeah. And then Pete came in here and helped out.
Oh, I had dinner with Pete on Friday.
Yeah, you said there was a lot of
Drank so much cum.
yeah.
Subtle or
Crazy.
oh, he was just ordering cum.
Oh my god.
Like how many rounds of cum?
They order you guys some cum or
He
just
got, before we even sat down, he's like, "Hey, can you make sure that we have some cum?" And then we got empanadas with a side of cum.
Ugh.
He did like an au jus, didn't he?
Yeah,
Like
he did a
cum au
flight.
jus?
He did a cum flight.
Cum flight.
Flight.
No, it was actually a
Pineapple.
nice dinner. It's like the one time a year I go and I'm friends with Pete. It was a good time.
Did he laugh?
He chuckled a couple times. Is he here right now?
he smiles more during the dinner.
Yeah, he smiled.
I got dinner with Mincy and Mook.
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah,
How was
hot pot.
that?
We pivoted from hot pot because it was going to take an hour to get down there.
What made you do that?
Uh,
Not the mook part, the mincy part.
asked him.
He's a guy to go to dinner with.
It was.
I'll admit it.
It was a fucking blast.
Really?
Yes.
What did he
Mincy's-
talk about?
everything pertaining to him,
Uh-huh.
and it was fun.
What did you go with instead of hot pot?
Ribs.
Oh, he must have
That's-
got
Messy.
messy.
That's the
He
other
went
choice.
sauceless
What?
because he's watching his sugar.
No sugar.
Oh.
How are ribs sauceless? Was it good?
He
like
said it looked like something from the Flintstones, but he liked it. It was fun. I would recommend going to dinner with Mince.
Love that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
don't.
Okay.
He wouldn't want you.
Yeah,
You'd bring it down.
yeah, I would.
No, it wasn't bad.
We had a nice time at the game. We hit the batting cage before.
I've
And-
never.
Sluggers?
We went
Yeah.
to Sluggers. He got hit by a pitch.
The
in
machine
batting.
hit me.
It had. It went
Oh yeah,
haywire.
Sluggers has a little that batting. Yeah,
That'll happen.
yeah.
It hit him square in the back.
I was pretty surprised. I wore it though. I saw it coming in. I wasn't gonna back off the fucking plate, dude. I
Yeah.
stick to my morals.
Are you
Did
gonna,
you hit
are you
some
gonna email it
tanks?
later?
I did. I did.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
had a nice time in there. Although the fast machine was actually pretty hard to hit off of because it's very erratic.
Yeah,
So it'll go up and in and then low and away and then
Yeah.
it'll bounce one. It's like actually it's difficult.
yeah. It's a very fun concept to have drunk people getting into a batting cage.
And they're all like, you have to wear a helmet. I wore a helmet the first time I got out. They were all making fun of me. They were
Yeah.
like, no one wears the helmet. I didn't realize that. And then I looked around and there were like 3-year-olds hitting without a helmet. And I was like, all right, I'm a bitch. But it's a good thing I wore it because I got thrown at.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything
And you
like
can select the speed.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you go with?
Well, it was depending on what was available to us. So I started medium, but then I got into the fast cage.
Which is like 70, 80?
Probably 70. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
quite-
fast.
It's
enough.
intimidating. It gives you like a real idea of. I would never ever try and hit like a professional baseball pitch.
You wouldn't
You
try.
wouldn't?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
wouldn't
I know
work.
this is shocking. to
Wow.
me.
What if Kate just got a hit off of Paul Skeens?
I'm just saying it's scary as hell.
It is.
Even
The
when it's
gap
in like
off
slow
Ohtani.
pitch mode, it's really intimidating. I never
So-
played anything past T-ball.
I mentioned it on PMT, but someone had a perfect tweet that said Paul Skeens looks like someone tried to draw Josh Allen from memory.
That's pretty
It's
funny.
like, yeah, you know what? I was
pretty
wondering what
funny.
he looked like.
Yeah, he did that like hot GQ photo. shoot.
Yeah,
Loved it.
he also kind of underrated. Might be very funny.
Yeah.
Did you
Feels
see
like
that
it.
Saw the
clip where
interview.
Is he?
the person? Yeah, again, Lucas is not gonna be able to find anything. The when he was Livy Dunn was like, what's your favorite thing about me?
Lucas will pull up the picture of him and Paul Skeens.
Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you're.
When is TJ back?
Wednesday.
Oh. Is this the new like Verlander Kate Upton? Do we get
Ooh.
Wow, that's a
one
comparison.
pitcher hot chick every decade?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
Maybe we'll get to see his cock as well.
Yeah, that was.
can hope.
quite something.
If only.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. The
When was that?
jeans.
We saw his
Oh,
cock.
saw the-
We
we
saw his
saw the-
ass, didn't we? I don't remember.
We saw a lot.
I don't totally remember. There
We
was a lot
saw
of files.
a
to
Saw
get
his
through.
puddle.
Yeah, we did see his
What?
puddle. Yeah.
I don't remember seeing his
I
puddle.
don't remember any
Oh,
of this.
I remember seeing the puddle.
I remember seeing her.
Are they still
That
together?
was with the puddle.
Yeah, they're married.
are.
They have
Oh.
kids.
He's on the Giants now, which
Yeah.
feels
Yeah,
odd, but
Big Rabbit.
yeah.
Yeah.
What you call
I
him?
don't know if you guys saw that.
Start calling him the Big Rabbit.
Maybe we just have to keep bringing up things Lucas has already pulled up.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
we have a
yeah.
better
Lucas
Back to the
chance.
big rabbit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Big Rabbit, Lucas. You know.
Lucas, you're
I mean,
better.
that's just not an easy video to find.
What?
You
What?
guys, I've seen the show before. You guys give TJ plenty of time to look stuff up, but when it's me,
Not
you
really.
mention something, and then 2 seconds later, you're like,
I
"Oh,
like
why
it.
is it
I
not
like
up?"
the fight.
Sheesh.
Oh, TJ is
This is
pretty
just
good at pulling stuff
Paul
up pretty quick.
Skeens GQ interview.
Look at
I literally found it in 2 seconds.
Great, DM it to TJ.
2
TJ.
seconds.
Why DM it to TJ?
I mean, you're just sitting there looking it up on your
Oh.
phone. That's fine. I'm doing a million other things here.
TJ's Twitter account is open. That's the
This is a.
main board.
He's a spicy one.
Sassy.
Little sassy.
He's very sassy.
I love the producer flex of I have seen the show before.
There you go, Lucas. There you go, Lucas.
Where did we first meet?
In Mississippi. You barely wanted to give me a hug, but then after that, we had a good time. We had a great time.
Easy question. Right?
What's my favorite thing about you?
Your favorite thing about me, my personality.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. That was hot. That was hot.
Yeah, fucking yes.
That's a banger.
Yeah.
He walked the line perfectly.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I guess.
Yes.
It might be funny.
He might be.
All Skeens might be funny. Yeah, he's a little coming out party with that GQ. He looked hot.
He wants off.
That rabbit was
So
really
bad.
big.
It was a huge rabbit.
Imagine if it had a big pencil. A big rabbit with a big pencil?
Yeah,
Never
I
would've
think
done.
you can't really improve the big rabbit or the big pencil. I don't think sticking them together makes that big of a difference.
Oh, I
Disagree.
Yeah, I mean,
Why would
why's that rabbit got a pencil?
Why would a rabbit have a pencil?
I would love that. Because wouldn't that be
studious.
silly?
Yeah.
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 Put it behind its ear?
That would be. Sometimes you just can't mesh two superstars, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he'd like nibbling it. He'd probably
Oh.
love to nibble on big pencil.
I might choke on the lead.
I'm surprised you don't have a rabbit hutch in the backyard.
Yeah, you just seem like a rabbit guy.
What do y'all think the worm farm was?
Rabbits?
A worm fought. Was it a rat? Was it
What
something
the
with rabbits?
fuck? What do you guys think this different thing was?
This is where y'all don't listen to me. I always said my grandfather had 2 separate businesses. He had a rabbit business where he was selling rabbits, and he had a worm farm. The rabbits would be in cages up here. They'd shit and fertilize the worms.
Oh.
Yeah. And,
Apologies.
and it was a
Well-
cycling business.
Did you ever tell us that you had a rabbit?
Every time I told you about the worm farm, I also told you about the accompanying rabbits.
All right, then apologies.
Why rabbits? Do they have better shit for that?
I guess I don't know.
They shit a lot.
Well,
They
I
shit a
think they fuck a lot. There's a constant supply of new bunnies to
And then
sell.
the little pellets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they get along?
I think they did
The
fine.
rabbits and worms?
I guess they never
Have they ever
coexisted.
raced?
I don't remember them racing.
Be a little Aesop sequel.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I don't even know how you could race a worm. The worm's instinct is to go underground.
Would that story ever be like memorable for kids if it was like a rabbit versus a worm?
I think it would have the same effect.
You think so? No way.
The
The tortoise in the hair being the worm in the hair?
I don't think you can ascribe a
Notoriously
personality
slow
to
animal.
a worm.
I think people root against worms too.
Yeah.
It'd
People
be
don't
hard
like
for that to be the
worms.
moral
They
center.
have a bad stigma.
Well, they're just mini snakes.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching
They have
last
an
week.
odor.
Turtles are faster than we all thought, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are, yeah.
They just can't go the right
Do
direction.
you guys have to dissect the worm?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And it creeps you out because there's way more stuff in there
shouldn't
than
Oh,
you
yeah.
thought.
Didn't like that running
Yeah.
the
Shouldn't
tube
have
of it.
that carousel of organs that humans do.
Yeah, I had more. I had more trouble with the worm than like the crayfish. And
We had to do cat.
Yeah, same.
You had to do cat?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I never graduated to cat.
We did cat in Mr.
did
Weiskircher's
frog.
class. Or Mrs. Loafman.
We did worm and then frog.
We did
Loafman.
owl
Remember she made us
pellet.
watch her surgery?
Yeah, I didn't like
in
that.
slow-mo?
She had a
Her back
hysterectomy.
surgery?
Oh.
surgery?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had us watch her surgery in
Watching her
class.
getting dug into.
Oh, I
No, you
hated that.
didn't.
It was
Yeah.
a full-blown, like a real deep surgery.
No. No.
I mean, that's not too hard to believe.
No, it is. You watched your teacher's
I-
hysterectomy?
It wasn't hysterectomy.
It wasn't a hysterectomy. It was her back.
Either way,
I was
you
trying
didn't
to
watch
add a
your
spin
teacher's
to it.
surgery.
Yes, we did.
What?
No,
We did.
chance.
Mrs. Loafman.
Oh my God! Now we can't
Mrs.
prove
Loafman is her
Mrs.
name?
Loafman.
it.
was She wore glasses.
LOUGHMAN.
Like, she just rolled in the TV and
Her
started
husband
playing her
was like a
surgery.
marine
Indeed.
biologist doing crayfish shit in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys were happy when you saw the TV rolling in, thinking it's movie
And we
day.
watched
you
her
just
surgery.
I was expecting Osmosis Jones.
You got Mrs. Loafman.
We got Mrs. Loafman's lower back getting cut into. I wonder if anybody else would remember. Yeah.
People have to. People have to.
Not buying it.
All right.
All right.
Do you
Not
guys
for
have
sale.
Laserdisc a lot?
What?
Oh.
Do you guys have
Maybe
Laserdisc
never.
a
What's
lot?
that got to?
What is that?
Well,
That
it's like
was
when the
old
TV gets
school,
rolled into
yeah.
the room, but there was like it wasn't even a DVD.
It was
but like
pre-DVD.
It was
was like a
pre-DVD. It
record.
was like 5 times the size of a DVD.
Yeah, they
Like this big.
basically, that was the technology that DVDs became.
But they also those were technology for like 3 months.
Yes.
I
They
don't
did
know
not have a
what
long
it is.
run.
Yeah. It was a giant DVD.
Are you thinking of VHS?
No.
That's right.
Think about a giant DVD.
It looked like a CD.
Oh.
Like it was like,
It was like a record.
Yeah.
Oh, like
it was
a
a CD
record.
the size
On
of a
the same
record, right?
page.
It was
Yeah.
before they made DVDs, there were laser discs. And Brandon's right. It was maybe 6 months. And then they're like,
Yeah, I don't
what if we
remember
made
that.
this smaller?
Yeah.
They never
And
thought to.
Yeah, the
Look at
race
those.
to
How big
What?
those things are.
That would go with the big pencil.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are down there compared to the others.
Yeah, they figured it out very quickly.
So was this like the 90s?
Yeah, probably I'm gonna say
Yeah.
94.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
It gave me like a beautiful feeling of nostalgia just seeing a disc again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, DVDs did rock. You have the big folder.
Is the save button on computers still a floppy disk?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Is this one of those questions you know the answer to?
Not a clue.
Okay.
The floppy disk was invented. Yeah, you're going to do that.
No. Don't know.
I miss getting in the car and having your CDs
Yeah.
right by your visor.
Or
Oh, I had the book.
My old car had the 6 CD changer. That was fucking.
That was like some pimp
That was
ride
the
shit.
yeah.
But did you have to refill it in the trunk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I had no doubt in there forever.
Remember in high school, everybody was getting sound systems put in their shithole cars.
Yeah. And you took off
Yeah.
the faceplate of it.
Yeah.
I think that still might be happening.
Think so? Well, yeah. I guess sound systems.
Right.
people
Don't
do
need
the-
'em.
Maybe you don't need an entire trunk for speakers, but I feel like they're probably still slapping in Honda Accords.
Yeah.
I had that one fella on Fella Friday. That was his thing.
Oh, that's right.
They have contests. Like like championships to see whose car is the loud, and they sit in their car and it's so loud that their hair is like.
Oh,
thing.
speaking of fella, did you guys see? He's probably not a fella, but the guy who kicks the DoorDash.
No.
Oh, do tell.
Oh my God!
What's he
Violently?
This guy is awesome.
kicks the
Give
DoorDash?
Lucas
The
15
DoorDash
minutes.
what?
All right, hold on. He gets DoorDash delivered, and then he kicks the meal,
Oh,
and then he offers the people money, and then he tells them, "I have 4 bodies in my basement. Please don't say anything." And they're awesome videos. Hold on,
I've not seen this at all.
Yeah, hold on. I guess he was, and he calls it a prank, which I don't really understand the prank part. Yeah,
He's
this
just
guy,
being like mean to delivery.
dude, this
providers.
guy. Here, will someone do the Mando read while I find it and send it to you, Lucas? I'm DMing it to TJ.
Mando, the whole body deodorant, safe to use anywhere on your body. Pits, balls, thigh folds, belly buttons, butt cracks, feet, any part of your body you can think of. It's created by a doctor who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. Choose from a variety of fresh scents like bourbon leather, clover woods, Mount Fuji, or Pro Sport. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And as a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack. With our exclusive code, that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code WHEEL at shopmando.com, shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando.
Love it. All right, I sent it to you, Lucas. Hopefully that worked.
So they just like put the delivery driver in a moral dilemma.
Yeah, but the delivery driver always like, yeah, I'm not gonna say shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, not dying for this. I'm not gonna be the fifth body in your basement over a
Just take the pizza,
Chipotle
man.
bowl.
Yeah. Lucas, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he gonna fail? Is he gonna
Same
fail?
shape, Lucas.
Are you a robot?
Same shape.
One.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
My man.
Hold on.
Hold on.
What was that for? Couldn't take a picture of it. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Oh, this is fucked up.
Why did you do what?
Gives him a lot of cash.
Here's some money.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. Okay.
Oh, make him.
Yeah, hand it to the man.
What are you doing with the You can take the drink. Are you gonna kick the drink too?
Yeah.
Jesus.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and then
That's fine.
there's some more, and then I got this.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, that makes up for it. Oh.
Hey, there's 4 bodies underneath my house.
Okay. We'll keep that hush for you.
I'll keep that hush for you.
Yeah.
It's a cool response.
Yeah.
I always get double dash.
Yeah, you can always complain about double dash. Play another one. It's just,
double dash.
I don't know if he does anything else, but this is what he does. Suspicious kind.
It's a fine line.
I almost hated him, I'll be
Bad, but
honest.
Not great.
Yeah, he always says bad but not great when they ask how he's doing.
Yeah, that's pretty
Wait,
funny.
let's take this one. So many times before a foot switches when you get double dashed.
Don't do this though. Did I double dash it?
I'm not gonna do this one, but do got this thing, and then.
Nope.
But you, hey, do you know where my handy dandy is?
I don't know what that is.
Look, look. But watch. Check it out.
This would
Check
make me
this out.
nervous. He
Check this
pulls
out.
out a bow and arrow.
Yep.
No. Look at this. Oh, I missed. Hold on. Look, I'm gonna give you a prize, but you gotta promise to keep a secret.
Yeah, I don't.
I cannot miss this. Okay. Yes.
That was awesome.
Oh, okay. All right. If he wasn't on board with it.
Yeah.
I got 4 bodies underneath my house.
I'm not gonna tell anybody. What are you doing with that? Why is it in the bush?
Oh, well, I can't take it with me. Here,
Where are you going?
take this.
Just give him
Where are
one.
you going?
You give
And
him
that's
50.
yours.
Where are you going? This is awesome.
That guy, the drivers are cooler.
Yeah, the drivers are the best.
loser
It's
time,
crazy.
lame time. I think.
No, it's weird. I
Those
don't
are his
know.
boys.
You think so?
But
Oh,
maybe not.
damn. You might be right, Kyle.
They look like they'd be that guy's boys. Unless I
look
saw
like
like a
boys.
Latina woman, maybe not.
See if there's a Latina woman.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, he can't be boys with her. Oh,
I think I could get your number.
oh.
No number?
Wow, that's a
How
tough
come?
no.
Why?
No English. Numero. Estás bonita.
No, it's if you show
DoorDash?
hundreds
All
of
that-
dollars
all
and
that
she
money.
says no.
Oh, she's not even a DoorDasher.
No? Okay. You have a good day.
I have DoorDash.
What's that?
I have DoorDash.
Oh, you have DoorDash? Oh, you too pretty to be DoorDashing. Come on, let me
All right, I don't know
invite
if I
you
like
over
this guy
some.
anymore.
Yeah, he might be a creep. A lot of the prank guys end up being creeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the guy who just got arrested in the Philippines?
Yeah, he's been a pranker forever.
Yeah, Vitali
Who's
or whatever.
that?
He
Oh,
started,
Vitali.
he started trying to prank like Filipino police officers, and they arrested him. And they're like, "You're not getting extradited. You have to go through."
Holy shit! What
A
what was he doing to prank him?
Who's causing public panic and
He's doing a lot of
Oh.
ruckusing.
Yeah.
He tried to he went up to a cop and he asked him if he could put a banana in his ass, and then he hopped on his motorcycle and
can't
tried
do
to
that.
run away.
That
with
seems
it.
like a bad idea.
Yeah.
The Philippines don't mess around either.
Yeah, I don't know if he
They're
did enough
pretty,
research.
No.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
But he's like in his 40s, is he not?
Oh God.
He should just be in jail in the Philippines.
BIWF mean.
Bitch, I'm with Frank.
Is that it?
Maybe.
Gotta be
It
it.
could be.
He's stuck in this endless cycle.
I loved that Frank Mikey Betts video.
Oh my
so
god. Have we
good.
talked
Oh.
about that?
No, I don't
No.
think we did.
It was so good.
It's
They were just screaming at each other.
so
Years of suppressed
heard
anger.
it,
the
yeah.
whole cave was watching Allow Me to Be Frank as it was live.
Oh, you got to see it live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
was a
whole
standing
cave.
room only.
Oh,
too.
that's awesome. What, Steven? You were looking at me. Curious,
Nope.
like. No.
Steven, you never texted me back. Well, yeah, you did. Never mind. Sorry. He said he was going to see the Minecraft movie.
He gave it an 8.6.
Said he would text me back
8.7.
later. He texted me back that it was awesome. Any other thoughts on it?
One of the coolest movie-going experiences I've had.
Really?
I don't know what to
Yes.
do with that information.
Did you join in on that craze?
What's the craze? Can you explain it to me?
There is one of the characters, I'm blanking on his name, something to do with something
Steve?
Ducky or something. And when he comes on screen, apparently everyone in the movie theater, all the kids, go
Chicken
nuts.
Jockey.
Chicken Jockey. And they go nuts and they throw their popcorn in the air. And now movie theaters have been calling cops on those people to get them out of the movies and or to prevent it from happening.
There are two moments in the movies. One of them is the chicken jockey, and then one of them is just Jack Black saying his name in the movie. He just goes, "I am Steve." And there were probably 150 people in the theater that I saw it, and 100 of them knew that line, knew when it was coming, yelled it out, and then stood and cheered and applauded.
Were they
It was
adults?
very no, all kids, all kids.
So would
Teens and under.
Do they know this because of the Minecraft game?
No idea. I don't know anything about Minecraft.
That's
until
crazy.
It was awesome. It was very
Do your,
cool.
do your kids play Minecraft, or did you just go?
Nope. Just
Did you go with
it
your
was-
kids?
I brought both my kids. Yeah. But
So they were
did?
into it?
it was marketed pretty heavily to kids, so on all the things
And
that they
Stephen
watch.
Shay.
Yeah, and McDonald's has a Minecraft meal and stuff like that.
Is it
so-
your best, highest rated movie of the year?
No, I liked Black Bag better. Death. It was a little bit better than Death of a Unicorn from an experience. I think going to the actual theater helped the rating for sure, but it was really enjoyable. It was much better than I thought.
Okay.
Okay. I don't really know what to say. Yeah. I mean,
Well, I know Brandon's kids are into the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
So
to take them this
I
weekend.
think, if you're a parent, I
Get
think
ready
it's a
for the
cool-
I Am Steve line.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be ready.
There are clips online, and Blutman was showing me, there are people take their phone, adults, I guess, took their phones out and knew it was coming. I don't know how, but
Can we
yeah.
see
it was-
that?
it was
Would that
crazy.
get us a strike, Lucas?
I don't think we can show that.
Okay.
So you enjoyed the movie, or you thought it was
I
just
did,
a
I
fun
did.
experience?
Both. It wasn't as good as Super Mario Brothers, but it was like Brandon really likes Sonic, and I like Sonic too. It was I like
Wait,
Sonic
you like
as well.
The
Sonic?
sequel?
Yeah. What?
I like Sonic as well.
Okay.
It was kind of on that level of
Well, Sonic 2 was also good.
yeah.
Is
And
Wild
three,
Robot your highest rated animated movie, Steven?
probably that was very good.
I'm excited. This weekend, I'm gonna go get my birthday Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I go.
Birthday.
Sonic's about 45 minutes away from the house here, so I'm going.
Oh, you're also going
once a year.
You're going to blowjob this weekend.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joey.
Hey, gotta earn these tickets somehow, dude.
Hell
Get
yes,
into
bro.
Augusta, boys.
I didn't know you had it like that.
We had to back channel, but I'm willing to do what it takes.
Oh, that would be so funny if they came back one day and was like, "How was the Masters? Good." Joey sucks a fucking mean dick.
Do you think you'd be good?
No.
Please.
I think I'd be great.
Okay. Yeah. One of the all-time greats. Yeah. One of the biggest what ifs.
Really. It's up there with like if LeBron played soccer.
I know you'd be good.
I know everything to do. Come on. I'd be good. We'd all be good.
You're right. Everyone knows what
I mean,
to do.
Yeah.
I would try really hard.
I know you
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
I'd wanna
And that's all
please.
you can really ask for.
Yeah.
Effort.
Be fantastic.
You can't be too good.
Why not?
I don't want to come via blowjob. I don't want to come yet. Stop.
Yeah, it is kind of a double-edged sword. If you're so good at, sucking dong, you might not get your box pounded.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Bro.
I don't know.
So
yeah.
What'd you say? Okay.
Sounds like a true gentleman.
So they might leave a little bit on the table. You would
Eloquently
think.
put.
Oh, I bet
Yeah.
you they're
Yeah.
not. Next time, tell her to try harder this weekend, Brandon.
Yeah.
All right.
You'll do that, but not.
Got
the
nothing
best.
to add. Yeah.
I know you're not trying as hard as you can because you want pounded.
Yeah, you want to get that box pounded,
I
don't
know you want pounded.
You're leaving something on the table.
you? How hot does that make women, Kate, when you say, like, hey, you want me to pound that box?
Boy, oh boy. I tell
You're
you
not
what.
doing good enough down there.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? I won't be able to pound you?
I'm going to
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
beat the fuck out of that box. I'll go 12 rounds. Heavy bag.
I know I wouldn't be good. There's
Yeah,
no
you
ch-
would.
No.
You're a pleaser.
I am.
You would definitely be good.
Mhm.
You'd probably do ass play, too.
You think so?
Yeah, you'd put a finger up there. You know you would.
What are we doing?
It's uncomfortable when I'm on this
Also,
side.
those glasses,
Yeah, you think
you
so?
would let them finish on those glasses.
Would they fog up down there?
Good question. What if you had to put on rec specs?
Just suck dick.
Nick's like, hold on a second, puts on a headband and some rec specs looking like a Kurt Rambis.
Yeah.
Time to go to work.
James Worthy can suck a mean dick.
Put on the Rip Hamilton face shield. Ready to get sprayed on.
I broke my nose last time.
Yeah.
Want to be careful. Yeah, this is a fun conversation.
This is a fun
Anyone's ever broken their nose going down too fast?
That's a good question.
Lucas?
Yep.
Lucas, by the way, outed himself this weekend of being. How old are you, Lucas?
23.
23.
Oh,
Oh, you're,
wow. You're
Oh.
young as
you're
fuck,
young. I thought you
Lucas.
were
He's very young.
26.
Tate was like, I don't have furniture. It's getting delivered. It's going to take a month. And Lucas was like, a month for furniture?
Yeah.
That's quick.
If you get like real furniture,
Yeah.
Unless it's like Wayfair.
You
Lucas
seem
just-
like such an idiot, Lucas.
Are you just stealing
He's
chairs
young.
from the office or something?
Am I what?
Didn't you take furniture from here?
No.
Lucas,
Yeah,
I owe you
sounds
an
like you
apology.
did.
What am
yeah,
I thinking
Lucas,
of
you're very
recently?
young.
It is acceptable to be absolutely dog shit at your job at this age.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Well,
apologize.
I'm not, so thanks.
I'm
above
the
that.
biggest apologies, Lucas.
Lucas, what are you guys doing tomorrow night?
We're doing mini golf hole-in-one. Tate's got a video coming out later, but Max, Hank, and Che are all going to be a part of it.
Whoa.
And, like, they all have to get it?
Yes.
18
it's-
holes in one?
It's going to be 2-on-2. It's called the Four Nations. It's
Why?
Tate and Hank versus Che and Max, and they're going one-on-one on each of the holes. Loser of the hole has to do a Pink Whitney shot.
Oh.
Oh, Che. Wait, are you back to drinking, Che?
It's got to be.
Rumor has it.
Jay, you can answer the question.
Do you think his face is doing the job right now?
Tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow. And
what?
Lucas, your birthday's coming up, right?
Yes, it is.
And what are they doing special for your birthday?
The week of my birthday, we're doing the roles reverse stream where
Yes.
I'm just getting tortured.
I would like to be here for that.
There's an all hands on deck meeting of everybody in the company
Oh.
thinking of ways to torture Lucas.
Oh. I love that.
Yeah, Tate's gonna book the conference room, and anyone that wants to.
I have some ideas.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's gonna be great. Shay, do we need? If you're drinking, are we gonna have EMT?
I have a Fitbit
Defibrillator.
now,
Oh,
so
look.
Oh, there he is. Come here, Pete.
they just cut to me and you can't. I have a Fitbit now. I can do an EKG on myself whenever I want.
Jesus. You mean your heart rate?
Yeah.
Pete, come
Is that the last time you drank, Steve? The hospital visit?
Day before, yeah.
Steven had a fake heart attack. Joe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we did the case race, and then he checked himself into the hospital, and he's like, I'm like, I feel like shit. I'm having anxiety, and they're like, yeah, you had 20 beers last night.
Yeah, that'll
dude.
do it.
I didn't want to go to the hospital. I went to the doctor, and they told me to go to the emergency room.
well,
and
you
go
went
to the
doctor.
You know.
Okay. Well, my heart was being weird.
A doctor probably has to legally tell you to do that after you drank 20 beers.
Yeah.
Well-
And they basically were just like, yeah, you're hungover. dude.
Yeah, doctors don't really understand drinking culture. I
No.
don't think.
At all.
They just.
I'm embarrassed when they ask how many.
If you say like 5 a week, they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 percentile.
I told you guys this. I got reverse embarrassed when I saw the doctor because I was like, he's like, how much do you drink? I was like, I don't. And then he looked at me, and I was just like, but I used to.
Okay.
I used to a lot.
I was like, dude, I used to do drugs. I used to do all this. And he was like, okay.
You're like, I'm not a pussy,
Why are
dude.
you
I
telling me
just,
this?
just to be
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah. Just so we're clear right now.
I don't drink, but I
If
do
you had a
drugs
line of
every day.
cocaine, I'd fucking do it.
Yeah.
So don't fucking look at me like that, Doc. Pete, what happened to the show today? We're trying to. We're not coming at you hard.
No, yeah, I got to figure it out.
We're trying to understand because we're stupid. The
Yeah.
show goes down. We
Yep.
sit here. And we're like, plug it back in.
Right.
What exactly goes wrong?
I don't know.
Okay.
I got a
That's not
call.
good.
Good stuff.
No, I got a call. We come in and we, had it fixed in like 2 minutes. But
All right, you see the sound cuts out. What's the first thing you look for on the board?
I started with the input on the switcher. No sound, stuck. Then I went over to the audio board to see if audio was coming out of that. It was. Yep. And then I went back to the switcher, switched the source, and we got it back.
Would this have happened if TJ was here?
Tough to say.
Probably not.
Did you have
It has happened when TJ's here.
Yeah, but it gets fixed a lot quicker.
Okay.
Did you have fun at dinner?
It was fine.
What?
What?
You didn't enjoy yourself? He said it was a great
No,
time.
He asked if I had fun. It's like it's dinner. Like we weren't.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Imagine.
That was
Yeah, it was
really
still-
mean.
it was still
yeah,
fun.
that was
What do you
mean.
mean? What do you mean?
I thought we even exchanged a text after saying that was fun.
It felt like you've talked about how like you have an interview and before they even walk out, you're like, "Hey, that was great, thanks." Like it was awesome.
Yeah.
No matter what, it felt very much like that.
What? Me
Like,
saying-
oh, great
Text
dinner.
formality?
Yeah, basically. Like, oh, let me just.
You
yeah,
do
great
that
dinner.
every time you have a dinner? You have
No. I said,
didn't-
had a
I didn't
really
do it.
fun time tonight, Pete. Hope we can do it again sometime.
Yeah.
You said, thanks for inviting me. Had a great time. Looking forward to the next time.
Was that a lie?
Lie's probably not the right.
You didn't have a great time?
I was just
God.
being friendly.
Oh, you know it's bad. Look at Kate's
What?
face.
I thought we had a
What?
great time.
I'm disappointed.
It's
in
not like
Wow. That's
But a lie would.
mean.
What's mean?
Did you have a
Look
great
at his
time?
face.
But no, what's mean?
Look at him.
You saying it was great and now just saying it was fine.
Fine.
You, don't, you, didn't
Yeah.
say, you won't even say you had fun.
It was a dinner.
It was the highlight of my trip.
That's a lie.
It was a
That- we're talking
24-hour
about lying?
trip.
We're
No,
talking
it was
about
a-
lying.
What would the other highlight have been?
Work?
Yeah, like anything.
No. I
Hanging
puked
out
after
with-
the
hanging
first
out with-
show.
hanging out with Fanta.
Second show,
Making
we were
fun of
just like,
Rico.
let's get out of here.
Like
Dinner with Pete was the best part.
that
of my
was,
trip.
and it wasn't dinner with Pete. It was Mike and Dan and Austin.
Yeah, but it was me and you sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
I even drank cum with you.
That's
Well, you drank it alone.
Was the San Antonio Cup?
I'm actually lying. I did not drink any of the cum.
Oh.
Pete drank all of it.
You held all the. You hogged the cum.
restaurants don't serve that.
Bet they did.
That one did.
You snuck cum in?
No.
The chef came out and he was like, "I am all out of cum."
He was like
like
gray and exhausted.
Couldn't have had any.
He's like,
Well,
how the
please
fuck did I
stop
run out of
ordering the
cum
cum.
this early?
I had a great time. We changed.
Great time.
Yeah, we
It
talked.
was after work. It was after work. It was,
Jeez, Pete.
that just feels.
Yeah, that's when
all
you
you gotta
have
do is
fun after work.
All you gotta do is say, "Yeah, I had a good time too," and
But it wasn't
dope.
I
actually
texted
great.
him that.
It was a great meal.
But now you're saying it was a lie.
Great.
I
didn't say
shared
it
my
was a lie.
entree with you.
Have you thought about the
guys
dinner
split?
since the dinner?
Well,
No,
this guy orders like crazy.
Yeah, I do order like crazy. I ordered everything.
Yeah. Give me this one. No, give me that one. You know
Yeah.
what? Just give me that one
Wow,
too.
sounds really
You
fun.
Make that one aside
That
to that
sounds
one.
great.
I take
Awesome.
pride in being a guy who will order a lot for the table because sometimes people get shy, they don't speak up, and I was like, "This is a new place we've never been. We'll probably never come again." Well, no, Pete, he'll go back for the come. And I was like, "Let's just try everything."
Yeah, it was great. Great food.
it was great.
Was it a great time? Did you have a great time? And be honest.
A great time.
Why do you keep asking the
So
question?
you're saying that dinner doesn't qualify as an activity that could lead to a great time?
I suppose it could, but an after
That one
an
didn't.
after work dinner is like.
But what?
So that's too business
When
like.
work is done now, we let loose.
But work's not done. We had to be back. We had the next show the next day.
But it was like we don't spend time together like that. We do every now and then. It was nice. It was great. It was fun. And then you're just fine. Hurts.
Was it a good time?
I could say good time.
You could if you really had to think about it.
It was a very good restaurant.
You could stretch
It
and
was
say it.
very
Food was
good.
excellent.
Food was
So that would right there make the bar as
Food
like
was
a
good.
good time.
How was the banter?
It was fine.
Were you laughing?
I don't. We weren't like telling stories. It was just like a little bit of.
Okay.
How many other people
No,
are there?
Oh, we laughed.
I'm sure we laughed.
We laughed when Mike told us that Nadu doesn't think he can go to Staten Island because the Gambinos have a hit out on him.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And then I said it'd be really funny if he crossed the bridge and got fucking shot in the head. It was like, damn, I knew this was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Did
We
you
riffed
laugh at
on
that?
Yeah.
Have you thought about dinner since you left the restaurant?
I have.
I thought about the food.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like,
And
that
the
was-
company.
Well, what'd you have, Pete?
It was like a Mexican risotto type rice with chicken.
And then he had some of mine, which was very good.
Yep. The empanadas were fantastic.
Oh,
also.
so good.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, he went for second.
That's the baseline for a great time.
Yeah.
Empanadas?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually went, he kind of hogged him.
Wow.
No, I think we all.
You
we
took over the empanadas.
He took
No,
the
we were
last
split.
one.
Maybe.
Yep. I know. I
This
noted
was
it.
all still just fine.
What do you categorize as a great time at your age and your profession?
Okay, bye, Brandon.
See you, Brandon. Good luck. If you need to phone a friend, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we said.
Vacation only?
When's the last time you got home and you were like, that fucking ruled? You were like pumped like that.
The one time we went to Minneapolis, you got drunk and we pulled.
No, I was out too late. I was like.
Out too late
I
doesn't
saw him
qualify
smile.
as a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go into sport mode.
Like, do you,
No.
go, if you
Come
brought
on,
a
I
two,
can't. I got long johns on.
two
You're wearing long johns
Wait,
under
now
your
we need to
zip-off
see
pants?
sport mode.
A new outfit?
Can we see sport mode with long johns?
No.
I'm wearing long johns too.
What?
Well, Lucas, you're a fucking.
It's cold.
I am too.
I
freezing
like
out.
Lucas. I'll say it. I'll be
Love
brave.
him.
Who here doesn't like Lucas?
I didn't realize he was like a co-ed.
Just the yeah.
Yeah.
50-50.
So
Lucas
what-
doesn't like Lucas. He raised his hand.
Yeah.
Lucas, you need to have. You're a girl.
Jesus.
Not.
I don't mean it in a bad way. He's got a girl's body.
That's not true.
You're what like 120 pounds?
155.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're a hefty girl.
He's
Big girl. It's hard to believe that he's a fat girl.
Yeah, he is.
obese girl. Yeah.
You're like close to being like a DH in softball.
Not at all.
Okay. But yeah, you need long johns to keep those legs warm.
Yeah, I'm cold all the time. It's
That's
cold.
Am I vindicated there?
That's kind of
Yeah.
chicken.
How does that make me a
That's-
woman?
I have
That's
an
literally
eating
the-
pad on my seat right
Thank
now. I'm so cold.
Basically wear a skirt every day.
Telltale sign of a woman.
Lucas is 23.
So when did you start?
Yeah,
21?
what?
22.
Even what?
Well, I turn 24 next month.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought you've been here much longer.
November 2023.
Damn.
Are you Lucas's boss, Pete?
No.
Who is?
Want to say TJ?
Correct.
You're TJ's boss.
A couple up, but yeah.
We have too much bureaucratic red tape here.
I don't think so.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah, I encourage people to just work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are that kind of guy who's like work together.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
Hurt my feelings.
Do you think everything's going to go smooth with mini golf?
Yeah.
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 As smooth as this show went today?
Smoother, I would hope.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Pete.
Yep.
Always a pleasure.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm going to text you after this saying it was fun having you on the act.
Yeah, just copy and paste from the last.
You're such a dick.
Oh, what's going on with your dogs? The foster dog.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. What do you mean?
So that foster dog got adopted. So it's great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but your kids are
Success
probably
story.
pretty sad.
No. But we got a second foster dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that dog sticking around?
That dog, on its second day, bit my poor dear dog's ear, the tip of her ear off.
Off?
Yeah.
Full Tyson.
Yeah.
And?
So we had to send the foster dog away.
To where?
It went back to the rescue.
You put it down?
I did not.
Is it dead?
Oh, it's down?
I don't know if it's dead or not.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Is there a chance?
I don't think so. This rescue doesn't do that.
It bit its ear.
So is that going to make you
that's-
skittish about getting more rescues?
Uh,
Are you hanging up the cape?
I don't make those decisions, but I do believe that we're gonna pause for a little bit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of blood?
Yes.
But it was just the tip.
It was just like instead of like a teardrop, right? It just goes down and it's flat now. And
Were you
swallow
there?
it?
Were you
No.
there for it?
yeah, oh yeah.
What kind of dog was
Did
it?
you break him up?
No, we got them split, but I picked up my dog.
You played favorites?
Oh yeah.
Did you cuss?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And I was just
Composure.
and then my son noticed. He cleaned up all the blood.
Your son?
Son did.
Yeah, he was great.
How old's your son?
7.
You made him clean up all the dog blood?
I mean, we were busy.
You're 7
Oh,
years
I
Get in here.
because the other
Extra
dog-
ass
Clean up his
child.
dog
Did you ask him to do that?
Born in blood.
He kind of likes doing that stuff.
He's done it before.
That's an occurrence. He likes doing that stuff.
Why is he cleaning up blood all the time?
Helping. Yeah, helping. What?
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, we need your help, bud.
Child labor.
Yeah, that's normal.
Needs your help, bud. Dog blood.
It could
All
be a
this-
little traumatizing.
And it was a lot of dog blood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
That might scar him.
Yeah.
Nah, he's fine. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna foster anybody anytime soon.
When did this happen?
Right before it was the next day, I came out for the opening night of March Madness a couple weeks ago.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah.
Pete.
But we're all good.
Okay.
Yep.
How's it gonna go tonight?
Good.
Okay. Sounds like
great.
you got everything good.
Yeah. It was a good weekend of shows. Right?
Great weekend.
Great crowd.
Great gambling cave on Saturday night with Rico.
Yeah.
He's been on a hot streak.
Oh my god.
Is he still here?
Yeah.
Coming tonight? Yeah.
Yeah, his neck is still fucked up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Saw that.
Yeah.
What even happened?
He slept weird.
He's moving like a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny. And having the neck brace on for that interaction with Dave was great.
He has like a pad on the back of his.
It looks
Yeah,
like a
like a little
pad.
It's not-
patch.
yeah.
He tried to extort Dave.
I saw he was like selling his fandom or
Yeah.
who he was rooting for.
Yeah, with like 30 seconds left in the game, he's like, if you give me $20,000, I'll root for your bet.
Look at him looking.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you, Pete.
All right.
Great time. Love having you on. Love having you in the mix. DraftKings, when it comes to college basketball and March Mania, one thing is for sure, nothing's for sure. Upsets, buzzer beaters, Cinderella's advancing. Top seeds going home early. It's all going to happen. Bet the unexpected every upset every day with DraftKings Sportsbook with live betting, exclusive content, promos, and parlays. DraftKings is the ultimate college basketball destination for March. Ready to make your first bet? Check out the matchups and pick a team to win. It's that simple. First time, here's something special just for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Bet the unexpected with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code YAK. That's code YAK for new customers. Get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Also, Hey Dude. Tune in to the mini golf finals in Chicago. Sponsored by Hey Dude. From warming up on the range to sinking putts on the green or just kicking back at the clubhouse, the new Hey Dude Wendy and Wally golf styles have you covered. Designed with a grippy, lugged rubber outsole, golf-inspired features, and Hey Dude's signature lightweight comfort, these shoes bring effortless style to every swing. Hey Dude Golf Style drops exclusively on heydude.com in May. Sign up now to be the first to know at heydude.com/golf. I'm excited for mini golf.
Yeah.
Can you show the course, Lucas? Look at that. We got the dick hole. Couple dick holes.
A few
a lot of dick
Many
holes.
dick holes. Look at that one on the left.
And there is practicing
Oh.
allowed
Where I
this
could
year.
lay it down.
Practicing is allowed.
Is Liam in it?
He's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he really said nothing? On Friday?
Yeah. He did the quiet episode.
Was he like, I'm going to do this?
I
And
think
then
Brandon might have asked him to do it.
That's electric.
Yeah. Impressive shit.
I think it was 35, 40 minutes in. I finally was like, are you allowed to talk? And they were like, don't worry about it. That was basically it.
Once Kate turned to him and started telling him about women's reproductive organs, was it?
Yeah.
He had no response.
Yeah,
That's when we
yeah.
could really tell.
Almost broke him.
He normally would have had something to add there.
Yeah.
It was after the show. It was shocking to me when he talked to me.
Oh, yeah?
Like, whoa. He's not.
He has a good face for a non-talker.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's got a
It's a nice
face for
picture.
a photo. Yeah.
Did you guys see this punishment Connor Griffin's going to have to do if Florida wins tonight?
He's going to eat 40 waffles, right?
40 waffles. Non-Eggo, like real full waffles.
Belgium.
That's going to suck.
At Waffle House, or he's.
He has 40 days to do it.
Is Nicky Smokes in Florida? Is he?
He's in Gainesville.
Oh, he is. So he's there. Okay.
Very funny Nicky Smokes interaction yesterday. I came out and I gave him like a bunch of tips on how to do man on the street. And then like 20 minutes later, he came by my office and he's like, all right, I'm out of here. Got any tips?
He called me last.
Dude, what? We just didn't take any of the tip. Like,
He called me last night, and I was like, gave him some like advice that Caleb gave me. I gave him some joke premises, and he was like, I'm gonna try to kiss a chick. I was like, all right. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? Be yourself.
yeah,
Be yourself.
Honestly, yeah.
big opportunity for him.
Yeah,
See if he comes through.
he will.
I think he will.
He will if he's him.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna get so fucked up. I was like, you got to do the thing first.
Yeah, you don't really want the person with the microphone to be the fucked up one.
Right.
You want the other people to
Correct.
be fucked up so you can
Correct.
control them instead of just being one of them.
Correct.
He's gonna get the next Talk Tua.
Yeah, but he's going to be saying it alone into the mic.
Yeah, fucked up.
Not being interviewed by anybody.
If it is just him making out with every chick there,
That would
the
be
mic
funny.
below that,
He
below him,
will.
that would be the best man on this.
No questions.
Nothing.
Yeah. just
No mic
looking-
even.
No, just making out with every chick.
No camera.
That would no. And then he'll just recap it with N dashes on the blog.
Yeah, he's gonna do the thing. Steven, what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, what's going to be its comparison to the NFL for what doing man on the street is like?
Oh my god, I don't.
Officiating a game.
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Yeah, his comparisons are. But I mean, that's what you expect from a South Florida douchebag with no life experience.
Just
Comparisons
metaphor
are
after
just
metaphor.
not going to be there. You know?
It's not quite there for it.
Yeah, he does comparisons to weddings, which I don't think he's ever been to one.
I think he just learned that you can compare two things that aren't related.
Mm-hmm.
And it broke. It's like I can just use like or as.
Yeah, open up a whole world for him.
Yeah.
He just discovered, we were saying the other day about the Beatles and Bob Dylan. He was like, have you heard of this Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
Like, the lyrics are so deep. I was like,
Jesus.
oh, yeah, this is who we're dealing with.
That's not even like an age
No.
thing. That's like,
No, he's like lived his whole life in a coma.
yeah, but you wouldn't think that.
As what do you want from his man on the street? Do you want it to be bad? It's a tricky. It's a
Good question. No, I want it to be good in a Nicky Smokes way.
But good, like college kids want man on the street to be like, oh, I'm a slut.
yeah.
I want there to be a couple very funny moments, and then obviously there's gonna be a couple moments where I'm like, I hate this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be a perfect.
There's a chance he could be the greatest of all time at it.
That would be awesome.
Easily could. That's
That
meant
would be
for
a
him.
great thing to have. If it's just like we didn't even know, we have the Michael Jordan of Man on the Streets.
There's a chance.
There's also a chance of the opposite.
Oh, high chance.
Yeah. Probable. Betting favorite.
Yeah. Most likely.
Just him hammered drinking a Four Loko on the mic.
There's also a chance Jacob, I think, is on the camera, which I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, does Jacob have that skill set yet?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, he's the kind of guy he's not gonna fuck that up.
He's
not gonna fuck that up?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Is that sarcastic?
No, it wasn't. But everything I say sounds sarcastic.
Okay.
What is that about you, Lucas?
I'm a piece of shit, and all I use is sarcasm.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Lucas, where are you from?
The kid's good.
New Jersey originally, and then I've been in Florida since high school.
Oh, that combo.
Tough
Yeah, that
combo.
checks out. That's
Oh,
tough.
yeah. You're not meant to be liked. It's like you were made in a lab to be hated. And what's your last name?
Guido.
Yeah.
Don't get enough credit for having that be your
I
last.
forgot that. Yeah, that's his last name.
Yeah, Guido.
Luke
Guido.
Guido. Yeah.
Luke Guido.
Half Jersey, half Florida.
If you guys
100% Guido.
Steeler fan.
if you guys were in a coma, would you want the plug pulled eventually?
All right. That feel like we were
Hard pivot.
Good.
laughing.
No, that was.
I think so.
All right. Yeah, good time to.
Yeah. Why?
Somebody mentioned a coma within.
I've been like really asleep, and I didn't mind it at all. So maybe not. Just let it go.
Probably to the point where, like, if it was years, you wouldn't want to wake up to too much change.
I think I would want it like basically if I went in a coma right up until I lost so much weight that I look like a bitch, and then pull the plug.
Okay.
But like if you could wake me up in like 7 days, it looked like I just was on an awesome diet.
Yeah.
Like I'm in for that.
Yeah.
But if
Nice
it's like a month
The right amount.
Take
and
a lot
you're
longer
like
than 7
shaving my
days for you.
face and I'm like wilted away, no thank you. I don't want to wake up and be like, where am I?
Matthew McConaughey at the end of Interstellar, I would rather be dead than live in that world.
Wait, what? Remind
Like
me.
his daughter was like 90.
Oh yeah. So like I'd probably give me 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
But if you're in a coma, you don't wake up like
3
younger. You're not gonna have your daughter be older than you.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks I think is about all I could do in a coma.
What happened?
Isn't like 3-4 weeks like fairly common to come out of a coma? Am I
I
wrong?
don't think
on
so.
that?
I don't know the average
seems
coma.
long.
Why do
length.
people die in comas? I don't even understand comas.
No,
I
that's
don't
I didn't know you could lose weight in them.
What do you mean?
You're not eating.
I just thought
dude.
you were in
You're
just
not moving.
You were just in a.
You think
still,
your like
state.
muscle tone would stay?
How
Like
would
you're
you-
not
They
you're not
just
walking. you're not-
Maintain your same diet through a tube. They get you hammered on Saturday nights.
Yeah. Severe coma can last for months or even years.
Damn.
And how the fuck do these people wake up? What's the longest coma someone's woken up from?
I saw a story. I'm of course gonna butcher this, but the guy woke up after like 20 years, some crazy long amount, and the family was super pumped. And then like within the year, he like tripped and fell and died.
Yeah.
It was like usually people who do recover from long time ones, I think, are so fucked up that
Longest recorded coma.
yeah.
Jesus.
I would be so pissed if I woke up 27 years later.
Yeah, if you're at like the 6 month mark, what gives you hope?
Right.
that he will wake up. You know.
How does that work? You guys
You
would,
have to be very. It has to just be. I'd want to die.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be pissed? Like if you
She went to the coma in 91, came out 2018.
I'd be so mad.
Isn't
There'd be
that
so much shit
extremely
I'd have
expensive?
to learn.
It's very expensive. I want him to give me a chance. You know,
3
I would
weeks.
I think I would take inside of a year. But
year?
you never know, dude. I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
Because then
And,
you
like-
have to learn how to. Your whole body is like atrophied, right? You have to learn how to do everything.
Catching up on stuff
Losing
would
the
be
games
kind of
would
fun.
suck.
Yeah, losing the games would
Yeah.
suck. And I'd be pissed because people would be like, "Oh, dude, you missed like this incredible Super Bowl." And be like, "Fuck you."
No, you just rewatch it.
You have to watch it.
You get to like
first
you
thing-
just
You
get
know,
the great-
people would spoil it.
But you wake up before you leave the hospital. They're like, "Here's the greatest hits of the past 2 decades."
I'd have to have like a tag being like, no spoilers, please.
This would be the first thing you say when you wake up. You just come out of a coma. And you just no spoilers.
Yeah, don't tell me who won the last 5 championships.
No spoilers, but your wife left you already. She's
Yeah,
with another
that
man.
is.
How? I mean, that I would like if I was in a coma for 5 years, I would be pissed if my wife was like, "I've stayed loyal to you." Like,
Yeah.
why?
You haven't made
Why?
any?
Yeah,
That'd be too beautiful.
yeah, that would be too.
What
much
about
to handle.
prison? Is that different because you're aware?
I don't know. I'd
expect my wife to move on if I just did like a long weekend somewhere.
I just know, like, if my wife like tragically died, I would just become like a big time prostitute guy, just out of respect.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Wouldn't
I'm
love
not
him.
gonna fall in love again.
No.
Yeah.
I got you.
Guy like you would.
Yeah, I don't want the kids to have another mom. Like, I'm just prostitutes all the time.
Yeah.
High end.
It would be a pretty woman situation.
Yeah, no kissing on the mouth.
Yeah. Just running them through my house.
That'll be better for
moral,
the
though.
kids.
Like there is a level of
worry.
morality.
Yeah, it would. It would be kind of touching. Be
Yeah.
like, no, I don't want. It's
My dad was a great guy. When my
Yeah.
mom died, he just fucked prostitutes
right.
constantly.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool.
and a
move.
different one every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't want us to get attached.
He never fell in love again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm convincing myself it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It helped us understand all sorts of cultures. It was a different style of
Yeah.
woman every day.
Yeah.
It's just business.
Diverse.
That's true love right there.
Yeah.
Is there an age where you will completely give up on caring about yourself physically?
I mean, 35.
I think
Oh,
I'm there.
No, like eating just horribly, constantly.
I don't know, because I think that's one of those things that the older you get, the closer to death, you're like, I want to stay alive.
Yeah.
Well, it's more about like the health span than the lifespan. Like I want the years to be decent
Yeah.
than be debilitated.
Although I did, like, my grandfather who passed away a long time ago, like, he, at the end of his life, like, my grandmother would be like, no, you can't have those French fries and, like, shit like that. I was like, this is fucking prison.
Yeah.
Like, I would kill myself.
You can't have the
French fry.
You can't have your lady dictating what you're allowed to eat.
Yeah.
It needs to be a behind closed doors situation.
I mean, there was, like, reason for it because he needed a new heart and shit, but, like,
I
still,
see.
I would be like, nah, death by French fry would not be the worst way to go.
No.
Maybe the best.
I think if I like knew I had a year left, I'd start smoking again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I really loved it.
You miss it.
I do. I love secondhand smoke. I love
You still sneak in cigs though, right?
whatever. Every now and then, I allow myself 10 a year.
10 a year?
I think I had one of them with you.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
I'm honored. I didn't know it was 10 a year.
What's the
One time, these 2 veterans showed up here, and they were like, "Will you just come outside and smoke a cigarette with us?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Do you actually, yeah, like, would you, if we get to August and you're at, like, 9 and you're like, fuck.
No, I'll go.
Okay,
over.
all right.
But I try to keep it. I try to not go.
What are
over.
you at this year?
I'm probably at 6.
Oh,
what are
8.
It's April.
Beginning of April.
We're on track for a full
Yeah.
pack.
It's only a drinking nights, which are rare.
So
Yeah.
you did it in NOLA, then you did it with Eddie at that bar in
I
Chicago.
had a couple in NOLA.
Yeah.
And then a
oof.
couple at
Kate, you still smoke.
yeah, I guess I do. You know what? I guess I do. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, I do. It's rare. Whenever we do a case race or something here, I always get my paws on one before I leave.
How's it feel?
Great.
Better than like a pastry.
Damn. Yeah, no, better than
That
a
was a
pastry.
stumper right there.
It was. I love pastries.
How many were you at, like, in the Marine Corps? Is that when you started? Or is it, like,
I
were you
know.
a-
I smoked in college. I started smoking in high school. I had my first one on the way to a Dave Matthews Band concert in
Oh,
Hershey
very
at Hershey
nice.
Park. And I remember I was in like 11th grade in my friend's minivan. I was like, whoa, this rules. And I've been on them ever since.
Did you ever dip?
A couple times. Gross. I did the little, yeah.
You just didn't have nicotine, or did, like, guys bullying you into doing it?
I played rugby, and that's
Oh, they were all dipping.
just like to
You're
be healthy
passing the
before
can
the
around.
game, so your lungs were fresh.
You're probably doing the chaw.
You put a little, yeah.
Chew.
And it's been a minute, yeah.
How many, what was, at your peak of smoking, what were you at?
I would probably go through 2 packs a week.
Okay, that's
Not
okay.
terrible.
Yeah, no.
It was social. I was big social. I love chit chatting. I love like wagging my tail on people, and the smokers.
Wagging my tail.
I've never heard
I love.
I'll be taking that.
And smokers are usually those kinds of people.
Yeah.
I get bored in the bar, and I'm like, oh, what are they doing? What are they talking about out there? It's a good way to like mix it up. But
It looks very cool.
I know they love it because they'll go out in like -10 degrees and be happy.
the worst
Just
is
smoke.
every winter I would have bronchitis for like 5 months, and that gets old when you're out there freezing with bronchitis.
winter
making
for
it
5
worse.
months.
Yeah. That
Longer
sucked.
than winter.
That part sucked. And smelling. I feel like some smokers it doesn't stick to them, but like it stuck to me. I feel like I stunk all the time.
It makes all your stuff smell like
Yeah,
shit.
it stinks.
And it doesn't make does it make food taste better?
It made after meals worth
No.
it.
Post
Yeah.
meal.
It
I
was
just
like-
I can't get over like the fact that it doesn't really make you high.
What does it do? It gives you like this
gives you a
relaxed,
buzz.
like good feeling.
Yeah.
It gives you a buzz,
Like
but if
right
you haven't
here.
had it in a while, you get
I
like
like
borderline
being really
sick.
high.
Yeah,
I'd rather be really high.
really high.
How high?
Like really high.
Being really high with a cigarette.
was
the
like-
peak. It's great.
Just give me a blunt over a
That's
cig.
a different kind of.
It's a totally
Yes.
different thing.
Yeah.
Incomparable, almost.
Yeah, I guess I'll pick it back up again.
I respect you haven't gone to
Might
the
as well.
vape route.
What's that?
You haven't gone the vape route at all.
No,
Sticking to the old fashions.
can't do it.
I can respect that.
Acoustic
Oh
smoker.
yeah.
I know friends who are starting cigs to quit vapes
Whoa.
because the vape is like it's so omnipresent.
And you can do
just
it
smoke
inside,
all the
yeah.
time, and because people haven't started dying from it, nobody cares, but they will. But so they're like, oh, I've just started smoking cigs every once in a while to quit the vape.
Yeah.
One cig a week or 2 cigs a week is probably better than vaping
Yeah,
all day.
all day.
honestly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's cool though.
Nick, you want to do a Steven Singer ad?
Yes.
You think Brandon's winning trivia right now?
Probably.
Probably.
He's an expert.
Steven Singer Jewelers. Do you call your mom every day or just on special occasions or once in a blue moon? Steven Singer Jewelers wants to help you tell the moms in your life every single day how appreciated they are. He's introducing his brand new limited edition 24 karat gold dip blue moon rose for Mother's Day. Skip flowers that die in a week. Steven Singer Jewelers' signature gold dip roses are real roses dipped in real 24 karat gold and are guaranteed to last a lifetime. Give her something she can look at and remember how loved she is all year long. Picture a brilliantly blue, bright rose with diamond-like sparkles. This forever gift of a real long-stem 24 karat gold dip rose has Steven's full lifetime guarantee. It comes to you in an impressive gift box and is in your own personalized Mother's Day note. Order exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry because these will not be restocked and supply is limited. Shipping is always complimentary. That means free. Nothing says I love you like a real authentic Steven Singer 24 karat gold rose dip that lasts forever. Only available from Steven Singer Jewelers in Philly or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. When is Mother's Day?
It's coming up.
You know what's fucked up? UK has a different Mother's Day. It
What?
was March 30th, and I saw Patty the Batty post something, and I freaked out thinking that I forgot about Mother's Day. What's the
May
reason for
11th.
having a different?
May 11th this year.
May 11th.
May 11th.
May 11th this year?
Fellas, get ready to break those noses. Or come with the roses.
I'm not.
That's the new.
New Hallmark card.
Steven, you cleaned out your whole email?
I did. What a feeling. It's great. Had thousands of unread emails.
How did you have that many unread?
It was it's my personal, so it's not the work, but
Oh,
it's just like, you buy stuff and stuff adds up, and I unsubscribe to stuff, but it just keeps coming through. So then I got my taxes done, and that's what I needed all my old emails for, and then it's just like get rid of them all.
Did you find anything fun? Was there any little nuggets
didn't
that
look.
stood out?
I don't know. I just
you
mass
just.
delete.
Wow.
So if you
Whoa.
send me an email to my personal Gmail in the last year, I did not read it.
I'm afraid to do that.
I am too.
Wow.
I don't know if that was a smart play.
Yeah.
There might be some.
I
stuff
feel
in
like
there
that
you
was really
needed.
dumb.
I got all the stuff I needed for my taxes, and then like.
But what if
else
you
do I
need
But what was
something else?
Was it bothering you that much that you had to get rid of it?
Yeah, I just did. I got. I was told Gmail told me my email is going to be deactivated because I ran out of storage. So
You can also sort by like just deleting all like the spam or promotional. Like you didn't have to delete your primary.
what do I need emails from like 2016 for?
I really hope this bites you in the ass.
You never know.
It
I
will,
need
knowing
this.
how
You read
things
one of my
go.
emails from college last
Yeah.
time
Oh,
I was
yeah.
on here. It's nice to have some
Oh,
backlog.
gone.
I'm rooting so hard for someone for like something very important that you deleted.
I think I mean, I think it's all covered.
That's a crazy move.
My sent folder is still there, so if I interacted with anything, I could see it. And I did forward myself maybe like 3 emails that I saw on my first page, but after that, just gonzo.
I think this was rash and impulsive.
Yeah. And not what, like, you could have just done a quick, like spam, junk, see ya.
I get how it felt good, though.
How many did you have to where your storage was?
Thousands. I thought it was
I feel like we all
6,000. It
do, though.
might have been 60,000. I'm not
60?
sure.
Oh,
It was
60?
years. Like the only time I would check that email is if I like ordered something and I went to see the shipping. That's it.
Damn. Well, congrats, Steve.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good weekend for you. Minecraft, emails.
Exhilarating.
That's it.
Good weekend.
Incredible. What are you going to say?
I don't know.
Joey, did you have shows?
Yeah. I was in Rosemont Friday and Saturday, and then downtown at Zany's last night.
How was it?
It was great. Super
Awesome.
fun. Yeah, I love the crowds out here. I texted Nick last night that we went to the Cubs game, and I was like chilling before the show, and I had a thought where I was worried that the Masters trip might be in jeopardy coming back today, because I was like, you want the pencil there, he doesn't. What if I get caught in the middle and I lose my Masters opportunity? But it went well, which I'm pleased with.
I admittedly have like bad like radar for like, is it too far? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills with the big pencil being too far.
The Masters are exclusive, and it means a lot to Brandon.
I understand that, but like it's not like a Master would bring a gun in.
There's a 0% chance that he will get kicked out. Or
Right,
banned.
But knowing
been
Brandon's
revoked forever.
knowing
Like
Brandon's brain, he is all but certain that's going to happen.
Yeah, because like obviously sometimes there's times where I will admit hand up like, hey, you went too far. It's
it's very big of you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm even close on this one. Maybe we should have him bring a gun in.
Okay.
Oh, there's a picture.
Oh,
picture
yeah.
of the
Now we have the
Nice.
picture of the picture.
That's pretty good.
Now that's quality right there.
Just in case. Wait, hand that one to him first. Be like, wait.
Yes. It's quality stuff right there.
Also, hasn't Brandon had Masters tickets like forever?
He's never gone, right?
Right, so it can't be that much to him.
I think it's like the last 3 or 4 years because he was on a waiting list.
Got it.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my like pre-show freak out. And the Nick's like, you'll be fine. I'm like, okay. I just don't want to fumble this at the one.
Again,
this is crazy.
I'm not saying, hey Joey, make sure the pencil gets in no matter what. I'm literally just give it an honest effort.
We'll give it an honest
If
effort.
the honest effort doesn't work, what are you going to do?
We will try for the people.
We were with Chef Donnie yesterday, and Chef Donnie was like, I've been cooking Brandon personal meals every day for the past year, and he didn't think to invite me.
Oh,
He's made a ton of enemies in this office. A ton.
Yeah, he stole my thank you from Connor and
Crazy.
and Liam.
Crazy.
It was nuts when they came back. They're like, yeah, Brandon gave us tickets. Like, what? Okay. I don't think he's going to have any problem with the big pencil. Or you won't, Joey.
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. And if it's a no, it's just a no.
We'll be very kind and courteous.
This would shock me if they're like, how could you even ask this?
You are
arrest
banished.
this man.
You're not allowed to come
If
back
Brandon
to
gets
Georgia.
arrested.
Yeah. You asked about a big pencil?
Oh, that's rule number 1.
Guantanamo.
I should just sneak it into his stuff so he doesn't realize.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Do you know anybody affiliated with that? Are you personal friends with some of the golfers?
Yeah, I don't know. They probably have different rules.
Maybe run it by them.
That'd be great to text a professional golfer week of Masters. This might be off your radar, but you think they get mad at a pencil?
Rule is?
Oh, we've got do our security guys know any of those security guys?
Those guys are a different breed.
They are a different
They're not
breed.
in our circle.
Those are earpiece security guys.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with earpiece.
Okay, they're going to hate the pencil.
Yes.
I know
They're
that.
going to want to confiscate the pencil.
Yes.
They'll be itching.
Yes.
I think it's going to cause something.
Certainly. But you might get the good-natured oldie who you explain it's a bit and they're like, okay.
It's just a fun pencil.
You never know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't know it was real.
Yeah, if you have to, you might have to be like, look, guys. And then
It's an
they're like,
actual
holy
pencil.
shit.
Actual, yeah.
They're
We
going
do
to
have
make
them
sure
on
it's
sale
dull.
still. The big game pencil. I think,
Can I hold it?
Yeah, buy them.
I think we have like 100 left.
Oh, it's not even like
hands on
hefty. You
that.
really couldn't do too much damage with it.
Yeah, I don't. It's not a weapon.
Should dress up like a schoolboy.
Yeah.
A propeller hat.
Like that guy from AC/DC.
Yeah, Angus Young.
Oh, you should dress up super young and try to get Brandon like busted for like pedophilia.
Yeah. Dress like a toddler.
Wear a diaper.
You can bring the pencil, just not the boy.
Whisper to everyone, help. See, now that would be too far.
That would be too far.
That would be too
We
far.
would not ask of that.
We would not ask of that. If you did it on your own volition, would I laugh? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you to do that.
Yeah.
Help.
Just run up on him with the phone. He's here to meet a 12-year-old. He's here to meet a 12-year-old.
They're just sliding people notes, being like, please help me.
You should do something to make Brandon regret inviting you.
I'm hoping not to do that. It's a nice gift.
It's
I'm going to
incredible.
be a very fun Masters companion.
How did this come about even?
I came into film with Chef Donnie, and he was like, what do you want to cook?
Wait,
And
the
I was-
guy who cooks Brandon lunch every day?
That very one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, what do you want to cook? And I was like, well, if it's going to come out before the Masters, I feel like we should do something Masters related. It'll be topical. And he was like, great. So we made pimento cheese sandwiches. Then we're sitting on the yak. He brings Brandon leftover pimento cheese sandwiches. We start talking about it. And he's like, do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to go. And he's like, well, I have an extra ticket. It was that easy.
Damn.
It was awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
But he's made a good choice. I'm a fun trip guy.
Yeah.
If I have a dinner with you, I'll mean it when I say it was a great time. I'm not going to renege that.
I love that. I love that. Was your wife confused when you're like, hey, I'm going to the Masters with this guy I just met?
She was immediately stoked.
Oh, that's awesome.
She was just
that's a
like,
good
that's
wife.
so fucking cool. She called me like excited, like, oh my God.
Wait, how stoked?
Incredibly stoked. She knows
That you're going to be out of town?
Yeah.
No.
And
Oh,
after
no.
you've already pushed this trip.
Joey.
do this.
Oh, no. Your wife's cheating on you.
That's not true. She's supportive, okay?
All right,
We
all
watch
right,
golf.
just show us how stoked.
She knows.
Show us how stoked.
Well, I told her, I was like, I'm going to the Masters. She's like, no fucking way. Are you kidding me?
And she's like, and when will you be gone?
Wait, isn't
No.
the New York City karate instructor convention?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No,
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
comparing me to Tom Brady, I will take that.
And it's in the same convention center as the Dick Pill.
Yes.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
We will not. I don't tolerate this slander. All right. She actually is cool, and guys can't comprehend that, but she knows that the Masters is a crazy, unique,
The
awesome.
Brooklyn
That is awesome.
Cunnilingus Festival?
That's right.
Oh.
All pussies must get licked.
Yeah, I'll have to check the in-town New York events.
Yeah. Wait, where do you live in the city?
Lower East Side.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, love it.
Oh, the heart of it all.
Just right in the middle. I mean, like, I don't know how long I'll live there, and I've been California my whole life, so I was like, let's just get in the mix.
Wait, were you in New York when you last came on the Yak, or did you just recently moved there?
I moved there a year ago, September. So
Okay.
yeah, I had already been there.
Wait, so you're coming up on 2 years.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't miss New York, but it was fun living there for a little bit.
It's fun to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I think when I leave, I'll probably feel like I've done it. I'm not
Yeah.
a lifer, but it's an awesome experience.
I'm so glad I lived there.
I'm glad I
Yeah.
lived
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool to be like, I lived in New York.
Yeah, it feels like a place that you can go and like learn things and then go back somewhere else and be like, well, in New York.
Yeah.
And it's fun becoming a food snob. Like, stuff's so good there that I feel like I have harsher opinions on the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel
That
like...
yeah.
So essentially, New York turns everybody into an asshole.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now I'm one
Well,
of
in
them.
New York.
So it's, yeah. You could just be like, this coffee is whatever. I never used to think that. I just liked everything. And now I'm like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to study abroad in New York now. The
We
only
should
one
send
in
you to
here.
New York.
You should.
We'll have a vote.
Work out of the New York office for a semester.
Not a bad idea.
It does make other places seem easier too. Like
big time.
street parking. I'm like, I can park on my street. Are you kidding? Feels amazing.
Big time.
And it's so
I used to have so
expensive
many
that other
Yeah.
places don't feel as bad.
That also is big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still expensive here, but now it's not as bad.
Yeah.
You get a coffee, it'll be like $7. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, that always blew my mind when living in New York, and then you go somewhere else, and they're like, "Yeah, $2 for this." You're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Did I order the right thing?
Yeah.
Buying around
Only
at the
be
bar and
$2.
It's kind of gross. Like, ew, I don't want this $2 thing.
What did you do?
What?
Why are you giving
$1.99?
this?
Yeah.
Like, no.
And my brain won't let me enjoy it.
Yeah.
Can I just
Oh, this
pay
tastes
$7?
bad.
Yeah.
Can I please pay more? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best, going to like a college town and like ordering like a round of beers, and they're like, that'll be $6.
$6.
Yeah.
What?
It's so awesome.
Buy this whole bar.
Yeah.
Sick. All right, what else we got? Anything else? Lucas, I'm not mad at you anymore.
Thanks. I'm not mad at you either.
Wow.
Why are you mad at me?
I don't know.
All right, I'm mad at him.
That's gonna piss Big Cat off.
Yeah, I hate him again. Damn it.
That's fine. That's how it should be.
Steven, you got something?
Good luck on your future tonight.
Oh, thank you. I need Florida to win.
Oh, I have Houston, big time.
You having big time?
You guys don't know ball.
What do you mean you have Houston big time?
I have Houston big time.
Oh shit.
I got a feeling in my bones at the start of the tournament, and I said it out loud to many people.
Houston?
Oh, are they not in the final?
No, they are.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You're doing great. Yeah.
No, I'm impressed.
I was like, oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling in my bones, and I've watched him clinking up the ladder,
We know how your bones are, though.
which they're extra tingly,
All
extra
right.
sensitive.
The Cubs game yesterday, we were betting, and I bet $100 next pitch strike. And it was the best feeling that's ever happened when it was a delayed call too.
We were all holding each other back like the NBA bench guys. We were like, oh, and then it ruined the rest of everyone else's day because we all started putting bets on ball or strike, and no one won the rest of the day. It was crazy.
And mine was supposed to be a $10 bet, and it was a little bit of a cold day.
100?
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, I am inquiring about the big pencil. It's not going well.
Oh no.
Well, no, it's just I sent it to SVP because he does the Masters every year. I said, if I brought a big pencil to keep notes at Augusta, would they let me bring it in? And he said, I don't understand what this is about. And I just wrote back, it's just a big pencil.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I think that's a fair first reply.
Yeah. But I mean, also like kind of dumb to not realize like that's pretty funny. That pencil.
It doesn't seem like an
He didn't
immediate
he
hit
didn't,
for
like,
SVPs.
LOLs.
He didn't hit him. No.
He didn't laugh, yeah.
No. Maybe I should have put it in action.
Send the picture of Joey.
Yeah.
The picture of me with the
Does
picture
double
of me.
anything? How about now?
Yeah.
We had a couple in the wild over the weekend.
Yeah, we
Did
did.
we?
yeah,
I love
Citizens
seeing
Bank
it.
Oh,
Park.
let me see one.
We had a Phillies fan, I think.
Oh. I want to see one just so I can laugh and just remind myself.
We went to Wrigley, and one of the Padres players threw a ball near us, and Mook, who all day had been saying he was like Mr. Foul Ball as a child, went to catch it, and it hit off his hand and didn't catch it, and then he immediately was worried that he broke his pinky.
No.
He
So
was like-
afraid of-
He's like, guys, I don't know. It's
doesn't
pretty
feel
numb. I'm
right.
like, of course it's numb. You got hit by a baseball. It's 35 degrees. And he was freaking. He was spiraling for like 5 minutes, and then finally he was like, yeah, dude, you were right. It's actually
think it's
fine
fine.
now.
He gets worried like that. It's so funny.
Oh, taking one off the hand and not getting it. Oh, that's good.
Look at
Look at that pencil.
Hey, you don't need all that pencil.
Ooh.
Wait. Go back to the first picture. I'll send that to. Oh yeah, he just sent me.
Look at that.
Oh, here we go. Why couldn't you bring a big pencil to Augusta?
That's all you needed
What
to
we're
hear.
saying.
That's
Thank you.
was that Scott Van Pelt?
Yeah. I just said agreed.
That
Thank
should make you
If they
feel
say no to the picture, I'll show him the text from
That's
Scott.
great.
Yeah. Like, yeah, all right. So he wasn't confused about. He was just like he was more confused. Why would I even
Why
be
would you
asking?
He thought it was
Of
such a
course you
dumb
can bring up
question.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is, yeah.
The
we're-
big pencil might get an escort in there.
Yeah.
The only way it'll be able to be seen though is if it gets on TV though.
You guys got to stand behind some like tee boxes
Cool.
and just be like
Yeah.
as he's teeing off.
Be very
taking
serious
notes.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studious.
I think you're gonna get it.
And you know what will happen? Joey will be holding it because Brandon doesn't want to, and Joey will blow up
Oh.
levels of fame.
He's gonna
that-
be.
and Brandon will be so mad.
Oh my God! Imagine
This
if
could
like,
be a really big arc in my career.
Yeah. 2 years.
All the shows just sell out immediately. All my tour dates. That's the pencil guy.
Oh my
I
God.
can't perform without a pencil
People
anymore.
will start heckling you.
Like
Get to
Jeff
the pencil
Dunham
shit.
pencil comic.
Yeah, you have.
Hey, where's your lead? I changed my billing to the world's #2 favorite.
Yeah.
You get a Netflix special. It's like Bert doing his machine story.
Yeah.
At the end of every set, you're like, so I brought a big pencil.
And everybody
Yeah.
starts going nuts.
I go, guess that joke didn't work.
Cross it off.
Holy shit, now I need this to happen.
Pencil art. Could
You're on Rogan. Rogan's like, so how'd you burst in? It's like, well, this is big pencil.
Well, I pull it out from behind my ear.
Does it make sense now, Joe? He just starts laughing so hard. He's like, holy shit.
Scott Van Pelt's on SportsCenter. Like, at first I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But
Oh, man. Oh, I feel confident now.
it's going to be big for everybody.
Yeah. It's going to make or break careers.
Yeah.
And then Brandon, like, goes into like a deep depression because he's like, it should have been me.
Yeah, right.
I should have been the
I
pencil
should-
guy.
He starts
that should be me.
overcompensating.
Yeah,
he
starts-
walks around with a big sharpener.
Yeah. He's trying out big pens.
This is not funny at all.
Yeah, like, dude, that's kind of fucked
Dude,
up.
that actually sucks.
Yeah, big pen. That thing's dangerous.
He gets arrested for trying to bring it into Augusta.
All his silverware in his house is huge. He's trying to find the next big thing.
And none of it's funny.
None of it.
No.
Just never even crack a smile.
And like Brandon, why do you think a big pen would be funny?
Yeah, he's got a big microphone. Dude, what is? You're fucked up.
You're fucking packed, dude.
Joey, do the big pencil.
Dude, why are you stealing Joey Avery's thing?
Oh, I think we just wrote a movie.
Yeah.
I think so.
The best would be a golfer hits a key shot at the one hole where you decide to pull it out, and then after the game or whatever, he's like, "Get me big pencil, guy."
Yeah.
And you're in his inner circle.
Yeah.
After that. You're
Yeah.
in the
I'm
celebratory.
caddying. I start pulling it out of the bag.
Yeah. I can see it right now. John C. Reilly becomes a hit comic with the big pencil while Will Ferrell sits at home. Just being like, should have been me.
That was my idea.
I was a pussy about the big pencil.
Yeah, it's like it's certainly going to happen.
It's gonna be big.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be.
He's signing a model's tits with the big pencil.
Signing models' tits and pencil just so you can stay on the titties longer.
Yeah. Hold up. Yeah.
Hold up.
I think I got something
fucked
wrong
that
there.
letter up.
I gotta fix it.
Oh, showing up to the Met Gala with a big pencil. Oh my God. There's like Tom Brady's there, and then all the photographers just sprint away from him because they see Joey with his big pencil show up. He's here.
Yup.
Yeah, this is gonna happen. This is exactly what's gonna happen.
It's exciting.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you for coming in, Joey.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Check me out. I'm on tour, joeyavery.com/live. Podcast is called The Joey Show.
Let's go.
Yup.
Pencil will be on Thursday, Friday at Augusta.
Where are you next?
Pottstown, PA this Saturday, straight from Augusta. Then East Providence, Rhode Island. Then some stuff in Maine, Raleigh, Dallas, Sacramento, San Francisco, and a bunch more.
Amazing.
Nice.
So you didn't look at a map before you did this?
I got those.
Yeah,
that goes through like June.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because you're kind of like Maine to Dallas.
No,
San
it's
Francisco.
so like bands will get in a bus and just like drive the country and go place to place to place. With comedy, it's so many weekends.
Oh, so
that
you
I'm
just go
flying
home.
home.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, which is great because otherwise you lose your fucking mind.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, I've had some like the first tour I ever did. I was out for. I moved to New York and then one day later I went out on tour for 3.5 straight weeks and it was too much.
Yeah.
So we try to do weekends and then sanity in between.
So you're not home on the weekends?
It depends.
I'm sure your wife stays in.
Yeah.
My first wife is very loyal. All right.
So every weekend you're gone. Oh. So Joey comes clubs.
I really need this pencil thing to work. My marriage is on the fucking rocks. I'm like Rory.
Honey, how
last
was the
year.
yak? And you're just like, let me see your phone. We've got a thing for that with Julio, the last one. We're just breaking
Ruining
comics
marriages.
up. Yeah. All right, let's spin the wheel. Oh, so we can take Euro Club off, right? It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's Tommy Walker's now.
We had a bad run there last week, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see everyone tomorrow. Thanks again, Joey, and everyone go see Joey out on the road. And yeah, this is the start of the championship DVD.
We won't ever be able to book Joey again.
No,
Yeah.
this will be the last time we see you. Yeah. Joey sends a replica pencil in his place.
It just sits in the chair.
Yeah, you guys can't get the real thing anymore. Sorry. All right, we'll see everyone tomorrow.
It's the yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankees pop. It's the yak. It's the yak.
Tomorrow can't possibly be worse, right?